You know what? I'm gonna figure out how to get that to cover up the page so we can, pick our nose and plan our hair a little bit more before the show starts. But I just want to thank y'all for coming here tonight. As the night progresses, we're gonna wait till a few people come in here. This is just a conversation, y'all. This is no format. This is us just sharing each other, showing each other love. So don't feel like you have to be like, this is my product. We ain't doing that here tonight. When it comes up,
I don't even have nothing else.
Show and do what you got to do. Yeah, this just us. Now
I don't either.
These young ladies here, these beautiful young ladies, all these young ladies that are younger and sexier than me, they are truly.
Kim, we in the same age group. Stop it.
Okay, I think I'm right up there with y'all too.
Will you let me get it out? Well, Quita gonna go in the green room if she don't stop acting. I think this her grandbaby fault got her cutting up like this already. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Now she got me having a hot flash in this hot.
I'm sorry.
But I don't know what to do with you.
I'm gonna behave.
But tonight we have some beautiful young ladies that are just doing what they do as entrepreneurs. I said it right the first time. I feel special. And I just had to put them three together because they're in kind of like the same genre of business, but each has a purpose. Each touches a different facet of the same industry, and you have to applaud that. So I want to give us a moment. I just want y'all to give us a moment to be aunties, grandmas, friends, sister, everything, mothers, and just join in with us. If y'all have questions, when we get to the part where they start talking about their business, if you have questions, please feel free to ask those questions in chat. I will be fielding those questions. I will be posting them up on the screen. So when you get a chance, welcome to the room, T. Kelly, and that has to be. So how's she gonna just dip the room? What the blood clot? You know what? We learning. We ain't worried about it. Let's go.
Listen, you did say we was aunties and stuff. This technology gets a little new to us, you know.
Dear Goddess Moon Dips with a Z.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to stay still. I just said welcome, T. Kelly. That's got to be one of your folks.
My sister.
As soon as I said that, you closed out. I was like, no, she didn't close out for the evening.
No, it kicked me out.
I didn't do it. Welcome back. So just know if we have any type of technical difficulties, just come on back. We here, click the link again, come on back, write your name in and come on. So first I gotta tell the background story of how I met y'all. This is the Vine crew. Y'all do not understand the impact that Vine had on a lot of people. On Black Vine, that had a lot of people end up almost like with family. We talk to each other every day in some form or fashion, even if it's just, let me click the like on this link because she is spitting some fire right there. Or look at this nut. Let me go ahead and tap that because she done lost her mind, and I'm here for it. I'm here for them TikTok dances. I'm here for the spiritual homegirl. I'm gonna have her on one day because she's awesome. I'm gonna have because I was supposed to been had her on. Lord, all of her family. You know what? All of her family and her grandbaby's gonna be in here in a minute. And if that's all we get is her family, we got an audience in this bad boy. Won't we, fellas? But I just want y'all to know that Vine brought us together, and even though Vine gone, what's wrong? Aisha, if you have 45 apps open on your phone or your computer, I need you to close them because right now you
I don't.
Must.
I have nothing. That's it. It keep on like recycling. I'm here though. You know.
Okay, I don't like it. Hold on, edit. Hold on. I want to make sure automatic echo cancellation.
I'm looking at your Himalayan salt lamps back there.
Actually, one is a Himalayan salt lamp and one is a moon.
I like that.
Okay, Here we go. Now I tried to do a little something with your mic so it doesn't, stutter like that because I want to make sure I can hear what you're saying. But again, this is my Vine crew, and it's like family that God gave me, and I'm not giving them back. I'm not. So I just want to kind of get into and let each one of them talk. But how did y'all each become friends besides Vine? Was it Vine too?
It was Vine.
It was Vine, yeah.
It was Vine.
It was Vine.
I thought that maybe one of y'all knew each other from something else. Who went to the supervise together?
Oh, that was my daughter went, and my daughter went.
Oh, yeah.
And that's actually how I met Marquita.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna take
Simone
care of her
first. Yeah,
I knew your daughter 1st.
Mm-hmm.
That's because she kept putting me on Vine.
Yeah, I found out about her through her daughter because I was like, man, that girl fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she
crazy. Like, I was. Don't say that.
Oh no, it's not a bad crazy.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, it's not a bad crazy.
I know because let me tell you something. For a while, I kind of toned down, and when I came on Vine, I was on Vine giving advice like, I love y'all. I want y'all to prosper, such and such, such and such.
Yeah,
say, get your fat ass and you old bitch. Get your fat ass off of here, Gavin. Don't nobody care about your advice. I said, oh, okay. That's what you want. Okay, here you go. Let me tell you something, you little motherfucker. And it was a wrap.
And then they loved you after that.
They loved me. Where Auntie Kim? If I didn't come on that day, or if I was late getting off work coming, I'd had message after message. Where you at? Where you at? I roasted some of them, so I roasted them to a nice premium holiday Thanksgiving turkey brown, and they ended up following me and loving me to death. Till y'all gave me the name Auntie Kim. I've had it ever since. I've kept it. So, yeah, because I was just Kim. I was just Kim unless it was my niece and nephew. Auntie Kim, that was the only people that called me Auntie was my nieces and nephews. But when people meet you, even celebrities be like, Auntie Kim, it makes you know, but even the regular people, I don't care. I'll go off. I'll go off because a lot of people living wrong. And that's another reason why I wanted to do tonight, because the advice y'all be giving on y'all pages and the advice I give on my page, it kind of matches. It's not the same, but it's the same flow, underflow of all this chaos that's out here now. Because if y'all notice, everybody online, they be giving some wrong ass advice. You be like, what? What?
Want to fight you on the right advice?
What book? Yeah, they want to. The sky is green. What? No, it ain't. It's blue. I need some evidence of it being blue. Like, if you don't open your eyes and look outside and see that it's blue, are you colorblind? Something wrong? You might need to go get your eyes checked. They don't want to hear right. They want to hear everything that's wrong. They want to, especially if a celebrity say it. A celebrity say something. Oh, its word is law. It don't matter. But
can I tell you a joke my family has? My family has a joke. If it's on the internet, it must be truth.
And that's truth is spelled TROOF.
Yeah. Sorry.
And that's and another thing I had online was what they say, never, how did they say it? Never underestimate the stupidity of groups of people in groups. For some reason, people think just because a lot of people say something wrong that it must be right.
It's called herd stupidity.
Let me say, ever since 1999, when I cranked on my first computer, I have been a lone wolf when it comes to telling what's right, because I'm going to go by the facts or virtues, one or the other.
Right.
I have some little, I have my opinion on some things, but the majority wise is because I want to also create my own thought process as well from facts and virtues. But it's like everybody is saying things that used to be taboo now are no longer taboo, and they don't understand that even though it is accepted now, do understand that you're still going to have to pay for that on the back end, because You know, like for example, there's a lot more acceptance of sex workers now.
Mhm.
Number one, I think that you should always consider everyone as a human being, no matter
Mhm.
what they do for a living. So
It's none of your business.
Yeah.
respect the human being. But sex work is demeaning work, and at some point they have to deal with that in their psyche, whether it's in front of the camera or behind the camera or whatever. As a human being, you weren't meant to be exploited in that way. You have a right to live that lifestyle if you want, if it's your choice, not if you're forced into it or something like that. And this is just my opinion. Again, it's just my opinion. But some styles of sex work are so degrading to women, even when they accept it as their way of income. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of them used to come to me and talk to me, even though they decided that lifestyle. Just listening to them talk to and it isn't because of the work itself. It's the people they have to encounter
Right.
that don't understand and respect that work, and that's what weighs down on them, and they have to deal with that psyche or whatever. But
Because they don't view them as human beings.
Nope.
They're
exactly,
objectified.
exactly, because when you live a lifestyle where you and I think in a way it's almost like being a customer service rep, where you feel calls from it. When I was working for a company where calls would come in and I was working from home, those spirits coming through that phone, I had to
Yep.
quit that job. I had to quit that job. It was like I was doing sex work
Mm-hmm.
because everybody ain't counting them crazies. And y'all know my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I be wanting to go up. And at the end, when I knew it was time for me to quit, was when I started just telling them. I was like, you know what? I understand you may be going through some things, but you're not gonna talk to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when it's ready.
And it's only going to be one more time that you're gonna do that, and I'm gonna go off. I said that one day, and then what I started doing, I started hanging up. And you know how they measure the the company measures how your call ratio, and it was like, oh, we're noticing that you're getting a lot of hangups. I was like, y'all don't pay us enough.
Mm-hmm.
I told them just like that, y'all don't pay. And I know, and after I would get off the phone, my spirit would be at just at. I was like, now after I get off work, after working 11 hours on these phones and talking to all these people, now I got to deal with trying to shake all these spirits off of me. Because people's spirits don't necessarily have to walk through your door. They could come through whatever medium that you're going through.
The internet, telephone.
Yes. And it started weighing on my health. And that's why I was saying earlier about sex work being when you invite someone into your space and you have to, and then not only that, but you're dealing with multiple spirits. That weighs on your soul. That weighs on who you are as a person and your wellness, how healthy you are. And you could see a woman that's in her 30s look like she almost 50 years old. Not because she's done so much in her life, but just dealing with people nowadays.
I could give y'all an example.
Go ahead.
Do you see what I look like now? 2019, I didn't look like this. You see the dark circles under my eyes?
Yeah.
The discoloration in my face from my mask. People are horrible. We laugh at work because we're like, last year we were heroes. Now we're scumbags. They cuss us out.
Yeah. And then not only that, but they try to tell you what you not gonna do, what you're gonna do, and if you don't take this and you don't do that, you gonna get fired. And you be like, look.
They walk through the door like that now. They walk through the door super aggressive, and you're just like, I just asked you your name. Bad.
Yeah, because I already know. If I was still working at that customer service job, at that work from home customer service job, I would just make a day of cussing people out. and then at the end of my shift, I'm out this bitch, type bye-bye, because you're not gonna do me. I got one life to live. And in living that life, I think I deserve to at least give me what happened? We showing our drink?
It's done. No, I'm almost done.
You just cracked the bottle.
You just open that bottle. I need you.
I haven't even gotten to your products yet. I don't need you lit yet.
You just slow down.
Yeah, because I haven't had a drink since my birthday.
Whoa.
He said, I got
Okay.
some stuff to get off.
Relax.
Sarita is drinking her pain away. You had a rough day at work.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
But the reason why I brought y'all together before Miss Goddess Moon dips out here again.
No, I switch up devices because I don't know what's going on with my
You live it
laptop.
up.
It be like that
I'm
sometimes.
here. I'm on the phone.
Just
I'm
keep
here.
coming on back in, and I'm gonna keep dotting you right on back in the
Hey,
room.
no,
So
I think I'm here to stay. I think this setup likes it better.
Yeah, you sound better.
than my
you
computer.
look
much better.
nicer. You look nicer. Yeah, it's nice and even. All right. You know, but another reason why I brought y'all together is because I was like, wait a minute. They all doing kind of close to the same thing. So it's a good, instead of having them one-on-one, we're going to get it's one on big thing. And I would like to do this often
Mm-hmm.
as y'all would like. Because number
You know
one,
what you gotta do is call us.
all four of
Right.
us are silly. All four of us
That's
are
it.
silly. And I think y'all are more important than putting celebrities on here. Because I know a couple personally.
Oh,
And I
family.
have them on here at some point. You know, but y'all are celebrities to me because I just bought a new well, my son's just bought a new house. My fat ass don't fit in the tub. So I haven't hit up Sarita and Aisha yet because I can't
got
get in the
shower
tub.
steamers.
She got shower steamers.
Hey,
Hey. In the shower.
I done hit up Omar's Herbals already, and I'm about to hit y'all up again. But I said, let me get something because I need something to soak my feet in because
yes.
I'm getting a new
I
foot bath. So I know
that's
what
it.
I'm getting.
But
And
I
then
don't take baths, so I gotta hit Aisha up.
and then my friend Jackie, she makes this jewelry. I'm gonna have her make me a knuckle ring because I gotta have me a knuckle ring for my
Oh
birthday.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, you know what you do? Make sure she makes it with a nice clear quartz.
Yes.
A nice clear quartz.
Say it again because you cut out.
Clear quartz.
Mm-hmm.
Let her do it. This is a more smoother one. Let her do a nice rough clear quartz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted something with purple.
Oh,
amethyst.
Amethyst. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
because
amethyst
I
on.
like
Yeah.
that.
because I'm Prince.
Yeah.
Amethyst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amethyst.
So quartz and amethyst. I need to get me. Yeah, I need to get my coins together because I'm gonna probably get Jackie to make me a nice little old nasty ring because because I got fat fingers. I need something off to set it off.
Yeah.
My fighting years are over. Everybody love me now, and plus I don't fight. If somebody come up to me, I'm just gonna fall on you.
Okay.
Hey, however
And I'm gonna stay there till the police get here.
however it
Oh
works.
gosh.
I'm gonna fall on you with all my power, and I'm gonna hold you there until the police get there, and then I'm gonna get up with my bad knees and everything and say, "Take on away," because she hit me, and I fell.
She said I failed.
But
I failed.
let's do this. I'm gonna start with the Violet Empress.
I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do it.
I want to know what made you start doing what you're doing and what are you doing so people know what it is.
Okay, so I'm a herbalist / aromatherapist and / spiritualist. I guess.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give me all your. I don't care if we're here for another 30 minutes hearing / Give me all your titles.
/ I do herbal healing also.
Author.
Yeah. Oh, I do have an ebook. Thank you.
That's right. Author.
Yes, I do have an ebook. It's a guide. It's for for beginners. Just to give them a little razzle dazzle. So yeah.
What is the ebook about?
It's about oils, like the steps that you need to take.
So you give instructions because nowadays people just give you like you buy something, they just give it to you, and you have a little bitty writing on the bottle, and a lot of times there is a process on how you use these things that makes it most effective.
The history, but about everything. So get that.
Miss Marquita, you're more than welcome to go get you a fan.
I got one. It's right here.
Cause you sound like Batman over there. Just pop, 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 pop. I thought somebody's wings had opened up. Come on, man.
Don't do that. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Now back to you, Miss Violet.
And why I started depression. If I can be honest.
Put it out there, please. Depression. Be honest.
Like, okay, you guys know me from Vine, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna put it out there. The whole time I was on Vine, I was depressed. It was depressed. Oh yes. I hit it very well because I can hide. I could.
We were all of us.
Oh yeah, everybody on that app was. That's why
That's why we came.
Elected.
Anytime you come on an app,
functional people.
Yep.
Yeah. Anytime you come on an app, number one, the reason why Black Vine became Black Vine is because we were feeding off each other because of the stuff we was going through at the time.
You know what's crazy? I feel like we was already like quarantining before quarantine happened.
Yes, we were.
We were.
Yes, we were.
We didn't go nowhere.
We wasn't going nowhere. We was on the app, drinking, talking.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to now. We have no choice to now. Marquita, are you okay?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what I do?
You keep doing
Did I stand again? Oh no, because I'm looking for something on my desk and I don't know what I did with it. But I don't remember what I'm looking for.
Oh Lord.
Hey.
Stop sitting.
She said, I'm looking for something, but I don't forgot what I'm looking for. And I was
I'm gonna have to do this.
Dear Sarita, do you have anything that can help Marquita with her memory?
Don't do that. Listen, I don't know. I'm trying to work that out too because my memory is not.
Hey, my eyes are fogged up. Hold on.
I'll walk into a room like, where did I come in here for? What was it?
Marquita acts like her granddaughter now.
That's the only friend I got now.
She done rubbed off on you. That little girl got all the energy in the world.
That's your bestie bag.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the video of the leaf. She got me carrying this.
Oh yeah.
And I do the stupidest things because she say so.
Oh, she got you wrapped around her phone.
You was all hard. This the same person that used to be all hard on Vine. Look at her.
Yes.
Carrying leaves and shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
And carrying babies and baby car seats.
I'm sorry, because Marquita keep cutting into you, Sarita. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm just blaming it on her.
We have to.
My bad. But anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, everybody in the audience that has come into the room, I want to thank y'all for coming into the room. This is how we act. We have no sense. So y'all just, if y'all have questions about their products as we present them, post them in the room and I'm going to bring them up. I'm going to bring them up where you can see them. Like, hold on. This is, This is Miss T. Kelly.
That is my
yes. They is in here. They's up in this piece.
My whole family's up here. I think everybody's my family except like 2 people.
And I want to thank I want to thank the family for coming in. If your grandbaby's coming here, we got us a real studio audience up in this piece.
For real.
Who you telling? One of them can show up on the camera. I don't care.
Hey, they might. Well,
this a family show. This a family show tonight.
Okay.
But back to Sarita. Again, a lot of us were on Vine was depressed. I wasn't going nowhere because I was like, the way the world is spinning, the clubs, you get shot. I mean, you could get shot back in the 80s, but at least you could stand by the door and get out. Now these jokers, automatic assault rifles, they killing folks in bunches.
Yeah.
And then the music that they play in the club, you be like, I don't want to hear this shit.
Don't want to hear it.
I'm in a 30 and older club and y'all playing Future. I don't want to hear that shit.
Well, Future's in our 30 and over club. He just don't let them know that. Future like 40.
Yeah.
That part.
But his mind hasn't matured. And so I don't want to hit.
He's 12.
Yeah, he
He's
hasn't
12
matured
mentally.
at all. That joke. Anyway, not even talking about him. He's not relevant right now. But my thing was, the clubs don't feel the same. The people don't feel the same. I didn't want to go run nowhere. So I would be at home. I'd get off work and I would make a Vine telling him I'm coming. Like it was a shift. Like I was getting off one shift and starting another shift.
That's what it was, though.
Yeah. And then it was like, people was like, you going to bed already? Auntie, come on, man. And so then one day they had me on another app after Vine had went dead. I was on another, what was that, Periscope. And I was on Periscope like it was another shift after Vine. And then being that I didn't have to go to work till 1 PM, I could sleep all morning. I was
killed
like,
me on Vine.
It
I had to be
became
to work at 6. And y'all was killing me because I wasn't going to bed till 4.
Let me tell you something. When people was on there having a roasting session, I couldn't put that app down for nothing.
Nope.
I was like, I'm not here for this shit. And then I lay down in the bed and pick it right back up, and they be going off. Wheelchair Man, Cuzzo. Who else used to be going off? McKinton.
What was the groups? It was the groups. Remember they had the edits.
Yeah, the loaded edit.
Loaded
edit. Yeah. And I was like,
everybody was stealing.
Yeah, and then one day somebody went off on me, and I showed them what old school Jonin was.
You very much did.
And they got so mad at me. Some of them was threatening me. I was like, look, if you want to come over here and catch a microwave rusted knife to your gut, come on. I will pour water over that knife, make sure it get nice and rusty, and then I'm going to put it in the microwave. Wrap it in something so it won't pop. And come on. And they was like, girl, you is crazy. They would be going off, But then, let me see how I remember each one of you. So, I don't remember Sarita. See, a lot of people remembered me, but I didn't remember y'all. It wasn't because, like, as far as what y'all were doing, because when you get on your page and you're making content, you can miss a lot of algorithms on apps are hard.
Yeah. That's me now. I don't get responses sometimes. I can't respond right away because I have so much stuff coming in. Yeah. By the time I get a response, it's a day later, 2 days later. And I'm like, I feel like I'm sorry, I wasn't rude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like when somebody has a loss in their family and you don't see it till a week later, the body in the ground, and you wanted to give your condolences at the time. And I was like, why am I just seeing this today?
Yeah.
And I went through, it was a day that I actually went through my timeline. Don't show it to 2 days later. I'm like, what is going on? So and Facebook keep putting me on ban for 7 days here, 14 days. That I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I post my business on there and just every once in a while I post a little something. But I don't really mess with Facebook no more because they annoy me. But I'm sorry. I'm trying to go around the room.
It's okay.
So Sarita, I'm sorry. You said through depression, that's how you got started.
That's how I got started. And because I just wanted to find peace. And when I started making aromatherapy oils, that's where my peace came from. And then I've always been into herbs since I was younger. I grew up around it. So it was easy for me to get into. But yeah, pretty much the whole time I was on Vine, that's why I was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I got into it with a lot of people. Because I was unhappy with life. So
yeah.
But now we're better. That girl is gone. She's dead. She's never coming back.
That's what we're talking about. And so, but it's amazing how once you do something that goes back to the root of what you enjoy, as opposed to, like, for example, I'm happier now because I don't have to work a job where they play like they care about your mental health, but they don't.
That's why I left my job.
with
19
that.
months. I'm counting mine down. 19
Gotcha.
months.
Gotcha.
I'm out.
They up there, they'll say we're family.
Oh yeah.
But when my job cut off my FMLA while I was in the hospital, and then when I got out, I was sitting here arguing with these people, typing letters to them saying I was in the hospital, and they were counting the days I was in the hospital as me missing work on purpose.
Oh wow.
I was like, you know what? And then when they finally told me, we're going to have to let you go. And I guess they were expecting me to beg for my job. I was like, where you want me to send this computer?
They
said, huh? I was like, where do you want me to send the computer? That's all. They was, they was almost like they was expecting me. Please don't fire me. Honey, if I could have teleported that computer to them to get them out of my life, I would have. I'd have blinked that shit to them.
It's a power play. They think that's the thing. That's the problem. A lot of times, a lot of people are on that problem mode. And when you be like, I could care less, that's when they be like, okay, you're dangerous. Because I say that at work. I be like, y'all got 19 months. And then
on top of that, they sent me a letter wanting to hire me back. Because when I was there, my stats were high. It was only when I got sick. When they showed me how they felt about me when I got sick, that showed me how I need to treat them. Like they are irrelevant. So I feel you when you say you do when you start doing the things that you love, how it changes you from inside out. And then especially the what you chose to do. I watch you when you mix your herbs. I'm sorry.
It could be
y'all think I'm talking about Herb Alpert. Y'all think I'm talking about Herb. My friend Herbert. But when you're mixing, it's so beautiful. The colors and it's just a calmness. And it's just not me, blowing smoke at you. It really is. It's beautiful.
And that's what I try to do because it calms me. So I want to calm up. I want what helps me. I want to help other people. That's ultimately why I started too, because I wanted to help.
Look at Mama Kelly. Hi, Mama Kelly.
Oh.
Hey, Mama Kelly.
Hey, her and they dance routine had me cackling all day one day.
Yes,
I was like, look at them. Look at them go. I don't like my mama like that. I don't like my mama like my mama wouldn't even do the dance routine. She'd be up there trying to read Bible verses. I'm like, Mama, just come on, do the dance. But the Lord hath said in his word. I'm like, you know what, Mama? I'm going to get my other, because you know how you adopt another mama from somebody else's family. I'm gonna be like, I'm dropping you off, Mama. I'm gonna go get somebody else, Mama, and do this dance routine. But Aisha, Mama, she get on in there and fit on in there, and she be with it.
Yeah, I grew up watching her dance.
Hey, tell your mama she got a fan. Tell your mama she got a fan.
Yeah, your mama didn't get it though.
She said, Miss Auntie, I love. She said, Miss Auntie, I love your glasses. Girl, these glasses old. I gotta go back and get me some. I done bought about 25 pair of eye frames, and I'm about to get my glasses gonna change every week. Watch.
You sound like my mom. My mom got about 1,000 different glasses.
Let me tell you something. When I was in middle school, one pair of glasses be costing $500. So now the glasses are way cheaper because they don't have to ship them off to be done, and you have to wait for them to come back. You can get all kind of glasses and get them for the low. So I will be changing them up.
Still $500 a pair.
Yeah, because I got another pair. I got a whole bunch of different pairs, but it's about to be on and popping around this piece. I'm gonna be changing my wigs too. Y'all ain't gonna know who y'all gonna get every week.
Oh, but, we know. We know. We've seen you before.
Right.
But this outlet, and I would like to give a shout out to Marquita's highlights up in this piece. It's been a long time that she's had her dreadlocks. Now her dreadlocks always been juicy, but then she done started with the colors. Oh, welcome. And she went with blood red first. She ready.
I'll tell you when it's my turn. I'll tell you the story about that because your girl did this.
They look nice. I was surprised you haven't gone with color because your baby, she is a light bulb. She changed her colors like it ain't no thing.
Both of them do. Both of them. The younger one, she had red too. She had red for a while. I lost my hair, dyeing my hair after I gave birth. I did not know that your hormones go crazy, and I grew my hair really nicely because pregnancy throws you out sometimes. So I was so excited, and I wanted the red tips, and I got them, and a week later, my hair was up to here, and I was like, okay, never again.
Oh, wow. Hot mess. But it's a whole different process this time. It's a whole different process this time.
She did it. It was awesome. It was amazing. She did it. She was like, and she was just like a little pro. She was like, no. I'm like, is it fine? Yeah, it's fine, Mom. It's fine.
Yeah.
And the reason it's red is not by choice. I wanted like a nice, spicy cinnamon, and she told me no because she was dyeing her hair that week with spicy cinnamon, and I could not match her.
Yeah, kids nowadays don't want you wearing the same outfit as them, even if it's a hair color.
Ladies, she's not wearing spicy cinnamon now. She is like not right now. So yeah. So
you know what, honey, kids are like, I have a right to change my mind. I'll get to it at some point. So back to Miss Violet. You know what? We are so sorry.
It's okay.
We don't have a track of mind for no reason. So just expect it when we talk to everybody. We're gonna hit a side road.
If we had a list to go through, we still wouldn't
follow it. No, we sure wouldn't. But this is juicy news. This is juicy news. So and back to y'all. Okay, for everybody that's coming in the room, I'm gonna cough from time to time because I have chronic bronchitis. I don't have any, anything, serious where I gotta go get a shot and then a booster shot and then another shot.
I see you some Mullen tea.
You need some tea. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You need some tea, the right people.
Right. You need some Mullen tea.
I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? I'm here to learn.
I got your address.
Yes, you do. I'm here to learn. Hold on one second.
I'll send it to you. Mullen is good for the respiratory, bronchitis, all that.
My birthday is in December.
We ain't waiting for your birthday. I'm gonna send it out. I got shipments tomorrow. I'll send it out tomorrow.
Why, thank you. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I get and do understand, I'm cranking that sewing. Y'all see behind me, I've been cranking that sewing machine lately. If some show up,
I don't know why she acted like she ain't over there running businesses either.
Right. If some show up at your door, I got y'all addresses, each one of y'all. Hold on one second. A young lady sent me. Hold on one moment, please.
Kim, you want me to put them in tea bags for you, or you able to? You got a tea seeper? Because I have a tea seeper.
No, put them in tea bags because all I got is a kettle. She sent me some sea moss. She told me about sea moss bladderwrack living bitters.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I sent off for that.
It's a detox all in itself.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I sent that off. I sent off for that. So
it's a detox.
Okay.
Bladderwrack.
But send me that tea because I love tea.
I am. I'm gonna send you some Mullen. See, look. I wrote it down.
Yay.
Kim.
I need it. Because my main thing is when I get hot, the cough just takes over. It's just like a train. Mm-hmm. And before the pandemic, it stopped me from being in public places. Like I couldn't go to church because people are preaching and it get quiet and I'm they're like, who got tuberculosis in the back? So I was like,
it gets violent too.
Yes, and it's time that you catch your spit and your spit will choke you. I was like, I am not trying to die in church. Now, it's not a bad place to die, but I'm really not trying to. I'm not trying to see Jesus in the church before the casket. So I had to say I need to get a hold on this. So I've been doing pretty good with my little inhaler, but that inhaler sometimes dry me out, so it feel like I've been licking sand all day. I was like, this is not the business.
I don't like the inhaler. It's steroids in the inhalers. I have them too, but I don't use them.
Let me tell you something. That inhaler had my neck fat. I'm already fat. Why would I want a fat neck?
That's how I gained all that weight on steroids.
Yes.
Yep,
like, why does everything I need to have my health right got me over here swelling up? It's just
Mhm.
it's the
Side effects.
worst.
Let me tell you why. Ask your herbalist why, because it's not for health wise. It's just
Mhm.
it ain't to treat the problem.
They said it's to suppress. It's not to treat. They don't never give you nothing to treat or to heal you of stuff.
They want you to keep coming back.
I remember when I was younger, doctors used to come to your house.
Mhm.
Sometimes some doctors, when it either dealt with the elderly or small children, and it was outside of office hours, they actually would either tell you to bring them to the hospital or to the doctor's office. But sometimes they would come to your house. They would have someone that works. They were healers then when I was young. Now you did have a couple of things that they would do that was wrong, like they were going through the hood and putting that metal in our teeth, the metal fillings in our teeth.
Yep.
But they didn't know any better.
Let me tell
That's
you
what they
something.
had.
Those metal things they put in my mouth ended up cracking my teeth, and all those teeth had to be taken out.
Yeah, they
And
use
then
mercury.
as I got older, yes. And then it's like every time you are sick and you go in there, now it's just you're sick, here's a medication.
Mm-hmm. They're quick to put you on.
Back then they used to be like, okay, there's this tea I want you to drink. I want you to do this exercise, and I want you to eat these 3 foods for the next month. And I want you to tell me Mama, I want you to tell me if her symptoms got better or worse. If during that time something doesn't work right, you come back to me. They use medication at the last resort when I was younger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's like, you sick? Medication.
Yeah.
Prescription.
I
I had to turn down some prescriptions.
People come to my office with those big Ziplocs filled with their medications. And I just be sitting there. And as an herbalist as well, you sit there and you be like,
there is a herb on earth. On earth for every illness, they say.
Kim, let me just let you know this. Every medication is used and derived from an herb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Except they add chemicals with it.
Right. They have like a 2% of the herb itself, but the rest is chemical. But it derives from the herb. That's why when they ask you, when people get herbal supplements, they go talk to your doctor first.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, as a herbalist, do you have people that actually come to you with certain illnesses and ask you to give them something that'll heal them from that, or at least help them ease the pain of?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All the time.
How much you pay for a session? I need a little help. I'm not playing. I'm so serious. Lord Jesus.
You already
starts with food. But listen, you said it. Food too. It starts with food.
You gotta change how you eat. You gotta change.
Starts with food.
All my taste buds are trash.
Yeah, you gotta get that meat out your system too.
Yeah.
I gotta do what?
Meat.
Oh, I'm a meat baby.
Yeah.
It takes your
I've been sucking on chicken bones since birth.
It takes 15 days to change your taste buds. 15 days to change your taste buds.
Yep.
Dear audience, right now this is an exorcism. That you're witnessing. I am surrendering to these ladies. Y'all hear me? So if I start crying, I'm not in pain. I'm a little excited right now.
But you got to remember, take your time. You have to do it because
and that's what.
Weakness. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chicken is my weakness. But you have to do it according to
listen to your body.
Go slow.
Yeah.
Go slow.
But
you'll find yourself now, because I pretty much don't eat too much beef at all. Period.
That's one thing I said I can let go of is the beef, because I, for some reason, and I don't know if this happens for anybody else, when I eat beef, I have more mucus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Runny nose, spitting, and so I've given up a lot of beef.
Yeah, no dairy. Dairy does it too.
Oh yeah,
I don't drink. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant.
No, you're not. You're not lactose intolerant. Let me explain something to you.
Come on.
We're the only mammals that still drink milk after 1 year of life. You're not supposed to drink milk. The reason why people drink milk is because it was about money. Milk farmers were having a problem back in the day, and they did the milk does the body good. Milk actually makes your bones brittle. It does not help you, and it causes more mucus buildup and more allergy-based problems. You have to eliminate some milk. You can get oat milk. You can get any kind of seed milk, hemp milk, because my sweetheart up here is like a hemptress.
I love him.
Hemp is the because she's right. Hemp is the best. You do not have to drink regular milk. Regular milk is not good for you. That's why you're not lactose intolerant. Your body does not digest.
You just want it. Yeah, your body doesn't want it. So it's trying to get out of you. Your body is telling you.
Because when I read that milk is pus, and it's actually only intended for the baby cow.
That's it.
It's not for us.
Listen, we develop milk for our own babies, and we milk them until we breastfeed them until how long they want to be, But we're not supposed to. And we're drinking other animals' milk. Like you might as well just go up underneath the teeth. Then, like, does that even, think about it that way. Would you go up under a cow's teeth and get?
Yeah.
Every time you see milk in the supermarket, that's the face you.
Hell no. No. Hell no. I get on. And you know how when you was young and they take the school children to the farm. I used to be like this.
Drinking milk. I was like, oh no.
I used to be like this, walking through the farm the whole day. I'd be damn if I get up on the couch, stuck on anybody.
And then poor kids at the school be drinking milk and eating pizza. Like, how does that?
How does that work?
How does that work?
Let me tell you something. All this food now is just trash. Let me tell you something. You go in the grocery store, and I just remember when we was young, the grocery store was like it started off, you have all the fruits and vegetables and all the mom and pop stores had all the local people giving you, their wares. And now it's just so commercial and everything is full of chemicals. And after a while, I think my weight always was low because I was walking all the time. I love to walk. It's therapeutic for me. I love to think and fantasize and think about all the beautiful things when I'm walking. And then when I started getting, my knees started hurting, I couldn't walk no more. And once you can't do something you love that's active, then it's downhill from there. After them having, like Marquita earlier, you was talking about, I don't know what Aisha or your issue was when you was pregnant, but for me, my sons pulled from my bones and made me, my hips was out of joint. It was easy for me to fall, and this was after I had my kids. My teeth started breaking and coming out, and it was just a lot of things. Just pregnancy changed on me. Like, I used to could drink a gallon of milk myself, but then when I had my first son, I could still drink it, but that second son, he took it from me. I can't even smell milk and I'll projectile vomit if anything's in my stomach. But he can drink it like, go. I'm like, get out of my face. Because I used to like eating my cereal or whatever. Yeah. But I still want to stay on track with what y'all was saying as far as meat.
You are on track. All of this is the same. All of this ties in.
Okay. Yeah. So I know I'm gonna have to release the meat, but the thing about it hard is like I like corned beef hash, like old school stuff.
I know. That was my problem too.
Salty,
but
like
you do remember I was out vegan for like 4 years.
It's amazing how you can season certain foods to taste just like the food that you like.
I'm not eating no. I'm not look. No, I'm not eating no cauliflower wings. I'm not doing it.
No. Let me tell you something. Guys, I lost 100 pounds eating alkaline vegan for about, it's like 3.5 years, right? So and you know what tastes like a chicken?
That food.
And you know what tastes like chicken? Oyster mushrooms. You can season it and bread it and do the same thing you do with fried chicken. It shreds and everything like you eat a chicken nugget.
Let me tell you something.
My food the same way.
Let me tell you something. When you was going through that 100-pound loss, I was like that. I was like that food. That food looked like Idris Elba. That's a sexy plate.
Literally,
Like,
it's. I mean, literally.
You remember I told you, Marquita, I said,
Yeah.
I wish you lived near me
Because
because I would be at your dinner table.
It's literally, it's just having the time to find the time. Like I said,
to do it.
it's funny how you can manipulate food.
You
And you
can't.
ain't got it. Everybody runs to cauliflower, but I'm telling you, the mushrooms,
The mushroom. See, I didn't know the
The
mushroom.
mushrooms, you can manipulate them, and we know how to season our food. So let's
Yeah.
start
Right.
there.
That's
So
right.
you would be shocked with the seasons that you use, and you like, this is a mushroom, but this tastes
Okay,
like.
because
like,
someone type in the chat the mushrooms I need to get. Do that for
Okay,
me.
I'll type it. Who's typing?
Anybody. Just type it
Okay.
in the chat. Any one of y'all can do it.
Somebody said peanuts can replace food. Peanuts can, and also like walnuts. Actually, I actually tried walnuts.
That's a
and
super
made
nut.
it.
That's a super nut. That's nut.
Yes,
pepper.
I didn't realize that you could. I had some taco salad made from walnuts.
Yes, you can. That you soak that water called
And when I tell
Yeah,
you,
you
it
can-
was on fire. I was like,
walnut meat. It's
I
walnut
was like,
meat.
I was like, this ain't walnuts. This can't be
Yeah.
walnuts.
You can
Walnuts.
play with it, baby.
This is why I really needed y'all, because I have one son that is very muscular.
Mhm.
And this between the pandemic and the inability to really live your life, because he was very active, to where, and I'm talking about this boy have abs up to his neck. He around here getting fat.
Yeah,
It's pissing me the fuck off. It's pissing me off. Like, he's not getting fat like fat, but for him, yes, for him, like, he still got abs, but it's pissing me off. And I just want to almost empty my refrigerator down to the bare bones. But even going to Walmart or Target grocery, you can't find a lot of this stuff y'all talking about. And you have to send off for the stuff. But you do know. Huh?
Now you can.
But Rouse's had these mushrooms you're talking about. And my son, he told me, he said, Mama, we got a lot of mushrooms. He's been bringing home fruit. He's been bringing, and I'm so proud of him. And so now I said, you know what? No excuses. So y'all keep talking. Just keep talking. Type it, and I'm gonna put it in the room.
You just gotta figure out which you gotta try different things.
Yeah.
You just gotta try.
But when everybody was talking about it, here's some cauliflower, it tastes just like, get out my face.
Now the only
me tell
thing
you something.
cauliflower, like when they do like the cauliflower rice, that's
Yeah.
pretty bomb.
I
Like
didn't eat
Now
cauliflower.
I can take that. Now I can take that. And the quinoa, I can take that. But don't. My thing is like, with dealing with vegan and a lot of vegans, they be
over the top.
They're kind of like the
judgmental.
They're like the atheists of food.
Yeah.
They don't believe in God, but that's all they want to discuss.
Right.
I am vegan. I am vegetation. So respect me. And then here's something that tastes like a hamburger. Here's why. Look, if you want to turn me into a vegan,
don't fake it.
Yes, to understand that how you're living and eating is a beautiful thing. Don't sit up here and start making food that's supposed to taste like my food. I'm gonna eat the real shit. I don't want you to talk me into eating my kind of food. I don't want it to taste like a hamburger. You're supposed to be converting me to want something that isn't a hamburger. So don't be an atheist. Don't be the atheist of food, please. Thank you.
Can I tell you?
My afro
I emailed everybody a while back, about a year ago, because I think I emailed Aisha.
Yep, I got it. I was about to say, I still got my email.
When I went alkaline vegan, I didn't do anything. I didn't buy any. First of all, there's different types of veganism. People are so confused on
between vegetarianism and veganism.
Right. No. Veganism in itself. There's three different types of veganism.
No, I'm saying that's beginning of it was people not knowing the difference between those was the first part of it. Because they used to make a joke, how in the hell are you a fat vegetarian? I was like, look.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
Let me tell you why. There's a dirty vegan There's a clean vegan, and then there's alkaline vegan. People don't understand how that breaks down. How that breaks down is the fat vegans, the Oreo and
hold on. Wait a minute, Marquita. The louder you talk, the less we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Let me back.
I know that. I know the energy, but if you don't get one of these, your mic will scatter.
She said you don't get one of these
because I can beatbox on this bitch, but you know I can beatbox on it and people still hear me.
I should have took mine up. I got mine. I should have mine.
But
Simone has one.
But I would like each one of y'all to buy. You can buy the one that you can just stick in your phone and
I got one.
Please get you one for the next time so we won't have the cutout. But when you talk, when you talk loud, it scatters. So go ahead with what you were saying, but kind of so we can understand.
There's 3 types of vegan. There's dirty vegan, there's clean vegan. I'm sorry, it's 4. Dirty vegan, clean vegan, raw vegan, and alkaline vegan, right?
Yeah.
So dirty vegans, they eat Oreos, French fries, potatoes, they eat all the stuff, the fast food stuff, the processed stuff because it says vegan on the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not right. But a clean vegan is going to eat no dairy. I mean, everyone across the board is no dairy, but the clean vegan is not going to eat anything processed, nothing processed whatsoever. And then the raw vegan eats nothing cooked. So everything they eat is raw. Yeah. Everything is leafy, berries, everything is nuts, everything is raw, nothing's cooked, right? And then you have alkaline vegan, which is where I went. That's when you eat nothing but electric foods. Now, electric foods are things that build the body up, right? Because what people don't realize is that you can actually cure yourself if you eat alkaline electric foods. I had hypertension. Y'all remember me on Vine. I was huge. I had hypertension. I had knee problems. I had herniated disc from a car accident. My body mass index was like a 39. And it took me literally 8 months of eating an alkaline alkaline vegan meals that I was losing anywhere from 2 to 9 pounds in a week. And I wasn't trying after that. It was strictly food. I didn't start working out until after I lost 100 pounds because I wanted to tone it all up.
Let me be honest with you. From Vine until we was talking on other apps, I was like, I don't know how old she is, but you looked worried. And then from when you started chronicling everything you were going through, and then I looked at when you put up the side-by-side pictures, or when I was like, she took a whole shell off of herself. She looks like she's back in her early 30s.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And you still look totally different than when you on Vine.
From Vine.
Yeah.
But that all comes into play. Everything that Sarita's saying, everything that Aisha's doing, all of that came into play. People think that you lose weight and that's just what it is. It's really not just that.
I don't want to just...
Like the mind got to be right. Then your body gets right. And then your soul gets right, because now you can't let nothing destroy what you just built.
Yeah, because I already know if I go on a thing to lose weight, I'm gonna be a meat hanger, and I can't stand that. Let me tell you why. You know how people lose weight too fast.
Yeah,
and everything. You're skinny, but everything's hanging. Right. I don't want that. I don't want that. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had a sneezing fit that time. But I want to lose it decently, naturally, so that my skin can, as best as it can. Because I've been big for a while. Exactly.
I know you look so much different.
Yeah, that's me on the left. And that's Marquita on the right. I don't know why she using my picture. Get your own. But I had a friend that was my size and she lost the weight through surgery. And
it doesn't help if you don't get your mind right. You'll end up right back there again.
And she did. She's not as big as she was, but she might as well be. Because she's still dealing with the same health issues. Yeah. And I'm like, man, you done got cut. Your stomach your stomach the size of a 1970 coin purse, and you can't get it back because you done got rid of it. You know, it's different if you tie a knot in that some bitch, you know, tie a shoelace in that motherfucker. You can untie. But I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all.
I was trying to do that for Sarita.
But when you done made your stomach into an esophagus, your stomach is this big. Your stomach look like a Pandora box. You can't go back. So now you're fat with a little ass stomach.
Oof.
And then on top of that, when you try to using the bathroom is a Olympic event, trying to get there, you know that ain't living. And so I do know that what y'all are telling me, I'm gonna pay for a session with you, Sarita, because I need it. It's not wanted, it's needed. And I don't want to get to the point where I'd rather do it with someone that I ain't got to worry about my business in the street, because I may cry. I'm gonna cry. Right. I'm gonna cry because I have to purge.
Yeah.
But I do want to lose this weight, and I want to get down to the point where I'm healthy, even if I'm still a little fat. Because I like how my titties look.
But just because
I don't want them
unhealthy. Big doesn't mean unhealthy.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Because you can be just because they.
I want to be 200 pounds.
Yep. Right. That was my initial goal. That was my initial goal when I lost weight.
Because when I was 200 pounds, I was titties and ass. Let me go on to Aisha. Now, Aisha.
Yeah,
Hey, Aisha was posting some pics of her when she was younger, when she was modeling.
Yes.
And I was like, baby. That was the way to be back. Yeah, you remember them days, Aisha. Back when you go to the club, we used to get dressed up. We'd have our little knee-high boots on with our little mini skirt and our little printed shirt with our little leather jacket. You couldn't tell us nothing.
Nothing.
Nathan. What started you doing what you're doing? And don't use the same excuses, Sarita.
You know what?
I'm just playing, Sarita. Okay. I'm sorry.
I've always been a person, like, I always make personalized gifts for my family and things like that. And it actually was kind of coincidental how my situation happened. It was Mother's Day. Everything was closed. I was like, let me make something personalized for, the women in my family. And I made some mixtures of some things to give to my family members. And actually, Sarita was already in business. I ordered from her, and she sent me a little thing, and I still have it. And it was a salt mix, and it was kind of crazy because I was like, "Oh my God, this is confirmation!" Because I was actually kind of, like entertaining the thought, well, maybe I should do like bath soaks and salts like that. And when she sent me that, I was like, you know what, universe, I hear you. This is what I'm supposed to do. And so that's actually how I birthed my business too. And on that though, a lot of people that follow me on Vine and other social media outlets, I'm pretty transparent. I have lupus. Yeah. So I have not been able to work because of my lupus. I would get like little part-time jobs here and there, whatever. But because of the pandemic, I'm like, no, I'm not chancing it. And if you can't give me a remote job, then I'm not going to do it, period. Yeah. So it was like, okay.
I don't mean to cut you off, but since I met you, we do nothing but all of my donations. When I purge my house and give away old things, I said, it's all lupus. Yeah, all of it is lupus.
Yes. Yes.
And my sister was just diagnosed. My sister was just diagnosed in March. She has lupus too.
Okay. Well, I always tell people if they need somebody to talk to, holler at me, because people been getting on my case about me going back to my YouTube channel and talking about it, because I keep it real. I don't filter. I don't say, I'm not politically correct. I keep it 100 on that. But pretty much, and it's kind of funny. A lot of people don't understand, like, when you get into this type of stuff, it ain't just to do something. Most of us are on a spiritual journey.
Yeah.
That's right.
So when you're on a spiritual journey, you backtrack and you learn about yourself. You start learning about your ancestry, your ancestors, and things like that. And that's really kind of I can't explain. It's like a download, to your spirit, and you're supposed to be doing it. Like I'm trying to concoct some stuff, and spirit said, "No, ma'am, that's not what I want you to do. You're supposed to be doing this." So that's kind of how I got started with my situation, and I'm always looking for something to comfort me. Just because the simple fact of, like I say, me having lupus when I first got diagnosed, I was on about 18 medications, and that's on Vine. I was sick. I was bedridden. A lot of people didn't know that through my smile and stuff, I had a lot of pain because my life was flipped upside down. I couldn't go out and kick it and things like that. And it was safer for me to be communicate through the phone on the app with other people because I didn't have to be in contact with people, and all that stuff. But I was just sad, and I found myself kind of isolating myself. So Vine was my outlet too. But anyway, I was taking all these medications, and I started, dibbling and dabbling into things like that. And that's kind of where it kind of came. I got into different herbs. Like, my doctors were mad at me because I started feeling over medicated. And then people with lupus, they put us on medications, and we have to, they help our situation, but they cause other
problems. Exactly.
The side effects.
Yes, it's a domino effect. And I was like, you know what? I was like,
hold on a minute. Hello?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't hear y'all.
What?
It says
I cannot hear y'all.
The host muted mic.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, that's working. I can hear. I can't hear y'all.
Clear.
I can hear everybody.
Yeah.
See, that was the universe.
Do me a favor.
Making fun of me because I ain't had
Everybody
no mic.
go out and come back in, so I can hear y'all. Because I can't hear y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good. I'm sorry.
Let me just tell you what I said. I said that's what you did. That was the universe because you was making fun of me because I ain't had no mic.
I wasn't making fun of you. I wasn't making fun of you. I wasn't even saying that. I was listening to her story.
Yeah,
I was listening to her lupus story. I didn't say nothing.
That's kind of what basically happened. I started replacing, medication with herbs.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I was like, you know what? I'm not taking all these medicines. I'm about to, this herb can do this. Oh, this herb helped this. I didn't know that. And
because the side effect, because every medication you take, there's a side effect.
Yeah.
And sometimes the side effects is worse than the issue you was taking the medication for. I was like, because my doctor be telling me, Kim, I got this medication for you. And then I read what it's about. I told him, don't give me that. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yep.
He was like, well, you may not even get these side effects. I'm like, I may not get these side effects.
You might not get that one, but you are possibly
you're going to get something.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
but
something.
you know what? It's like the medication will weaken a certain part of you where another thing will pop up that you weren't dealing with. And I was like, you know what? I'm good.
And unfortunately,
if I have if it's a pain thing, like I'm dealing with a pain issue where it's on a level I can't function, that medication I'll take.
Yeah, same here. I'm not.
But if it's something like, when you're pregnant and you got hemorrhoids and they want to give you a medication to suck up all the water, you can keep that.
Yep, because all you gotta do is soak them.
Yes, I'm gonna sit in a nice little tub and soak it down.
I gotta soak for that.
Yeah, because
my doctor loves and hates me at the same time.
Mine too. But my doctor noticed like my blood work started changing. He was like, well, what are you doing different? I was like, number one, my diet. I was like, number two, I said I do a lot more herbal supplements because it's funny because I go in and my list of herbal supplements are way longer than my medication.
Medication,
like,
right.
Yeah, but then also too, this want to add. Even I started trying to do the ones in the store. Them trash. Those ones they are trash.
You gotta get.
I went to a friend of mine that gave me a dry herb, the leaf herb, and she said drink. She said drink this. This was a long time ago. I've been drinking that tea ever since, and I'm gonna drink that tea you send me. and it's so good.
The herbs that they do, the supplements are also extractions, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta also, what people don't understand is you have to get the potency of the medication.
Yeah.
Drink the herbs and it's gonna cure whatever it is. No, you have to keep drinking herbs every day. It's an everyday process for you to eliminate even getting the problem. However, if you do have a problem, instead of running to antibiotics, you make tinctures of herbs. And when you make the tinctures act like a stronger dosage. You dose with alcohol.
Yeah.
So pretty much that's where the medication comes in at. You won't need any medication.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna feel it
but
for this
y'all,
tomorrow.
but I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm putting myself on y'all chopping block. I wanna confer first with Sarita to work on a plan for me to start. And I would also like for my son, also my youngest son, because I need him to lose weight as well. And my other son, I don't have to hold his arm behind his back to do nothing natural, because half the time he the one go to the gym and stuff. But I need to know where to start. But sometimes you get the best way to know what is good for you, because what is good for me may not good for the next person.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's I need to confer with you to see where to start my game plan, and then I'll go to slide on over to Omar's Herbals, because I'm gonna need my tea. I'm gonna need my tea stack.
And that's where you should start, though. Is honestly teas.
Yeah.
Start drinking.
It's your detox.
That's your detox.
And then I'm gonna slide on over to Goddess Moon Dips. And I'm not just saying this on the air. I'm for real. Y'all will be seeing my purchases, because I need stuff to soak my feet in, because my ankles be swelling. I need something. I'm gonna figure out that tub situation. I'm gonna get me one of them grip things.
She has shower steamers.
Yeah, she has shower steam, so that would be great.
That's aromatherapy part, and I haven't shared it with a lot of people.
I know. Look, I know what you got. I know what
in May. But
I know
also,
I can.
I'm actually I start classes on Monday as well, and I will be a certified herbalist and aromatherapist as well. So I didn't tell nobody, but I put it on out there. But yeah,
I'm doing that
too.
Y'all trying to make me cry on air.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to make me cry on the air.
Don't talk to me, because I'm not.
And I was gonna say, it's Sarita, you know, both her and Marquita, but Sarita more than anything, because that was a person I reached out to, and I was like, you know, when your spirit speaks to you, scared, you know what I'm saying? So you try to cling on to other people that went through, you know, those emotions too.
That's what we're here for.
You know, it's like, hey, I'm about to do this, and she always like, go for it, do it, you know. And Marquita too.
Because you know what? Nowadays, you know, you feel like if you help somebody that's close to what you're doing, you feel like you got to dim their shine, or they're going to take some shine from you. That is not the case.
You know what? I don't believe that. We can all sit at the
hold on, ladies. Hold on. One at a time. Go ahead. Go ahead, Aisha.
I said we can all eat at the table. When I ship out things, I ask everybody to send me their cards, and I will send their cards out. If I can't, not too long ago, my sister asked me for a car freshener, to get something for a car. The reader popped up and had something. I was like, I'm ordering. I said, good, because I ain't got to do it.
Yes, it's almost like Silence of the Lambs. You know, y'all are ordered. That's a good thing, and people don't understand how commerce really works. I can support each and every one of you and dim nobody's shine. And the fact that I would love for our society to go back to the bartering system, and also to a system where we make our own wares that competes along with, you know, corporate. It's just gotten so that they're eating each other now. And after a while, it's going to become a one-track system, whereas if we don't get it from them, we won't have it. And you don't have to be that way. I had to talk my children into owning land. We can grow our own fruits and vegetables in that backyard, because we own the land that we're on. And so I want to get, I'm working with my son, because we're trying to get the yard healthy, because the people that lived here before, they stopped really doing anything with the yard, so it's unhealthy, it's patchy. And then it's an area that I want to do like you was showing the pictures, Marquita, of the crates with the fruits. and herbs in it. I want to do that off to the side, off my side fence where the sun is the brightest.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's gonna happen. I feel like I feel like society actually, what you saying, that there is an awakening.
It is.
Yeah. A lot of people are tired.
As far as going back to our roots.
Yeah.
There's an awakening. You have some people that are catching on late, but you got some people that are there. And one thing I could say about, like you were saying earlier, about these women, and I was excited when you said these two women, because I consult with them a lot. We all kind of text and talk a lot, because one thing I say about Sarita for sure, and even Marquita, I know Sarita for sure. We all in the same business, but she shares our content.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Do y'all realize y'all are in the same field, but
so different, though.
You offer something so different.
We're I feel like we all have our own magic in things.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
that's a perfect way of putting it. Our own magic.
A different interpretation of the same magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's different. It's different, and because I order from Sarita all the time. I didn't order from Marquita as well. And yes, we do the same thing, but their products are different from mine.
Yes.
Yeah. I like to call this aromatherapy. I'm not really aromatherapy. I do diffusers, but she does aromatherapy, and I need that for my anxiety and depression. Mm-hmm. So that's where I get my scents from. And I order my Green Bay too, because I have to do my little money.
Yes.
Gotta keep your money up.
Yes.
I gotta keep your money up.
And I don't understand it, and I don't understand people not supporting each other. That's my biggest pet peeve.
I don't understand it either. I don't understand that. For some reason, a lot of people, when, like in my case, they're doing podcasts. I told y'all when I was doing my podcast, I'm not really concerned with a celebrity outlook of things, because we are some of the most interesting people on this earth, us regular folk.
Yeah, celebrities are manufactured.
Huh?
Celebrities are manufactured.
Yeah,
they're not even genuine anymore.
A lot of them are bots. They don't even go over their own contracts and stuff, and they're hurting and they're going through things. And my thing is that I wanted to, on this show, rant it. I'm gonna rant sometimes where I don't have a guest at all. I'm just gonna go off.
As you should,
because a lot of the things that they're teaching the young people, what's like one of the things that's killing me is a lot of girls are feeling like they have to. I don't even know how to word this shit that they're doing now, but it's coming off like new age prostituting with a slash of robbing
selling body. They feel like they gotta serve looks
of robbing niggas.
Yeah, it's attention.
They robbing niggas and people, and it's just, I'm like, what are you doing?
Look at social media.
You can have. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They're making that, like, I see this guy, he has something, I want it, so I'm gonna turn him into a sneaker link / I'm gonna try to get as much as I can out of him and use him as a stream of income. Yeah, that is the most idiotic thing. When you and one of the things I blame for that, excuse me, one of the things I blame for that is that they took out of schools the counselors that used to take us out of the classroom individually and ask us, what do you want to, what do you see your future like? What talents do you have? Do you play music? Do you sing? Do you dance? Do you write? Do you do math good? What is it? I'm going to look at your class scores. I'm going to talk to your teacher, and I'm going to find out what your talent is, and we're going to find, because we're a magnet school, we're going to put you in that stream, and so you can learn that, so when you get out of school you can work towards your dream and not a job. They stopped doing that. So now with social media, everybody is making what's in these songs that's funny in these songs as a lifestyle, and they're seeing, women are seeing, these young ladies are seeing men as streams of income, as opposed to developing your own gift and having your own income, and then maybe attracting someone that is equally yoked to you where y'all feed off of each other and help one another and they're helpmates to one another, as opposed to, and that's why a lot of times they end up with somebody that they end up not even respecting, and they don't respect
they
you.
don't necessarily even like the person. They
they don't necessarily. It's just it's just for the wedding and the what do you go, the gender reveals and just a bunch of bullshit and ray. You know, and I just try to understand what the world is going on.
I will say the school system is trash now, because coming from being an ex-teacher, is very much teachers don't care anymore. That's another thing too. You may
they're there for a check, baby.
Yeah,
but a lot of them don't care because they don't. The system doesn't even listen to them or hear them anymore.
Sure don't.
No,
they sure don't. And I can tell you, I was told not even to teach the kids anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have it's called packet teaching. Yep. They don't teach anymore. They just train you on how to test.
Yep,
that's it.
Train you on how to test, and the tests determine how much money that part of the school system gets. That's what they're concerned.
And I do encourage, if your child, especially Black kids, if you can homeschool your children,
do it.
Or I would definitely do it, because they will target. They do target our kids. I've seen it.
They love putting exceptional Black children in an IEP.
Yep.
They do. I had one. I had my youngest daughter. She's ADHD, never medicated. I treated her with caffeine. Because what people don't know is that when you're ADHD, caffeine has an adverse reaction that it does not. So if you're hyperactive, it slows you down.
Yep.
Yeah, and instead of putting on 400 medications, they have her around here like a drug addict.
Yep.
Yeah, they tried.
Yeah.
And then when you don't comply, that's when they try to consider you being medically neglectful.
Yep. Yeah. They're gonna try to take your children away, which is that's a whole other topic.
And they don't even they don't even care. And they don't even care if your child is thriving under that process.
I went through this with my youngest daughter where I literally cried. She was in 3rd grade, and I was like, listen, guys, she's not meeting requirements. I need y'all to leave her back socially, and she's not making it. And I remember, I wasn't even 30 yet. And of course they ignored me because I was a young single Black mother, which it was funny because this is the funny part. I was actually still married. I was separated. And when they had it, you're married, I was look on everything, you're married. I was like,
like it's a disease.
Yeah. So she says to me, I said, please, I want you guys to leave her back. And that was when New York was doing the whole they're still doing it, no child left behind. And I sat in the chair and I sat there for a minute and I cried. I begged them, don't send her forward. I was like, do you understand that my daughter will be suffering by the time she gets to high school? And she struggled in high school because of it. And I told them, I was like, she's going to struggle. They didn't care. They just wanted their paperwork to look good to get
You gotta be your kid's advocate, because that's my kids will tell you, it wasn't nothing for me to show up to the school. You know what we do in a heartbeat. And I had to, and it's crazy. They were so disconnected with the kids. I'm like, y'all realize these are little human beings, right? They have emotions. They wake up and have a bad day, just like when you wake up and don't have a bad day.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm just like, y'all treating them like they don't have no type of emotions or anything.
Nope.
And
they be acting, especially when it's a Black child, like it's the end of the world. They need to put them in. They need to put them in solitary confinement. Like, no, the hell you won't.
You know, and it's like, no, they ain't got an attitude. It's a bad day, and they're entitled to that. They have emotions.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I used to show up to my son's school randomly. It wasn't just for my child. It was for them teachers.
That's right. That's right.
And I had one teacher. She used to bully my child because he had a lot of hair. And one day I walked in on her doing it at the moment. When she saw my face, she got right real fast because I got up in her face like this.
Well, it's the ones that and it's the parents. They know the ones that they can play with, and the ones they knew when Miss Kelly.
And guess what? And guess what?
You know, they already knew what it was when Miss Kelly came to school. Because
I'm not talking about those. Yeah, and guess what? When I saw her like that, the son I was talking about, she was bullying. He's 26 now. He's about to be 26 in a couple of days. I saw that teacher at the place where I went to like when I took up donations for my birthday, and I bought all those diapers and strollers and stuff. I took them to donate. She's volunteering there. She does, you know how they do volunteer work. She's volunteering. She recognized me.
I bet
it's been that long ago. Aren't you Jamie's mother? Yes, that's me. How you doing?
See, it was funny because
she was still in fear.
Daughter went to my high school. So when I would come up there, a lot of teachers had a hard time transitioning adult Aisha with a child and student Aisha. And I'm like, no, baby, we on different playing fields right now, baby.
We peers.
20 years.
I will cut you.
But yeah.
I ran down on the teacher for Simone because, as y'all can tell, I'm strong. So you know my girls are strong too. And Simone was getting ready for college. I never listened to what all teachers, because all teachers did. I don't know about you guys in New York. A lot of teachers, they get paid more money to teach in urban areas, and that's the only reason they keep the job. So they don't really care about our kids. So I taught my kids, as you said, Sarita, I taught my kids. They saw what school was, and then I taught them real Black history. So February came, we're not doing Malcolm, we're not doing and we're gonna do Dred Scott. That's what we're gonna do. So I got called in a lot, but when she got to high school, Simone, as y'all could tell, how open she's been that way since she was little. We did not calm her down. Nothing. Speak what you gotta say.
That's a Scorpio.
And she had a teacher that she called me up. She said, "Mom, I asked her to write an English teacher. She said I asked her to write a letter of recommendation for me for college, and she told me that I wouldn't write a letter of recommendation for you to walk my dog."
Ooh.
So the next day, I showed up at
the
office that she was punching in at, and when she punched in, I was like, "How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, this is mine." She went on to tell me that she marched with King. I told her, I don't give a who you march with, baby. This one right here, you ain't playing with. Or you had to say to her, if you didn't want to feel like you want to do it, but I don't feel that I should write that. I don't feel comfortable. Don't try to diminish my daughter's self-esteem.
Yeah, because
don't do that.
That's the palatable part of Black history that they love to. And mind you, that's the part of history that they murdered. You murdered them people.
Exactly.
Every one of them.
You're gonna act like you like them. You don't like them folks. But we're not gonna go there. We want to stay. That's another. Hey, that's another show.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask this while on air because I consider that a contract. I would like to do a show with y'all three, us four, about sex and women.
Oh,
well, I'm abstinent.
Y'all up for that?
Y'all up for that?
Because another thing I'm running into online is a lot of young women don't know about their bodies.
Oh yeah,
about the things
what
they natural, they know the porn version of their bodies, but they don't know the versions of their bodies. How and I think it still falls into y'all holistic.
It does.
Yeah, herbalistic. Because understand, I was gonna ask y'all, hey, when I take a bath with y'all stuff, does it hurt my coochie?
No.
Will my coochie break out? Will my coochie tie break out?
No.
Very clean.
So many people are used to.
But I'm asking for the masses. You understand?
Yeah, right.
And
I'm not ashamed.
I can respond to that. A lot of people are so used to buying perfume. Impacted products that they don't realize there's actually herbs that you can soak in that help your coochie.
Hey, JJ, let me tell you something. Y'all remember when girls used to be online flexing, talking about they douche every day? You remember that?
Just wash it. Wash it.
You ain't supposed to have to do that every day, boo.
That's a problem. That's something different.
You're not supposed to do it at all.
You're trying to send your coochie to the hospital in a separate ambulance from you.
Yeah,
that's what you're trying to do.
Right out.
That is not how you do the box. You know, so I would love to do that show with you guys because y'all know and it's not about being vulgar. And honey, my wig look like a Party City wig with this the headphones.
No, it doesn't.
No, I had it in the wrong. No, I'm saying I had it in the wrong spot. I had my wig lifted up like this. But I had to reposition. I had to reposition the phone.
I didn't even see that.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah, nobody knows I have my earphones on. But
yeah, see, you're good.
But y'all, it was something else I had to ask. Also that was another thing I wanted to ask about, and then I want to go to Marquita is the holistic side of things. But starting with Sarita, she was telling me doing it was during depression, and it was something that really kind of made her center herself to understand herself. And then Aisha, she lets us know that she had to do it because her health alone, it helps her own health. So this is not something that they're doing fly by night. She has no problem conferring with Sarita to find out what direction I need to go in, and then understanding how to open yourself to confirmations. A lot of people don't do that. They make their own decision to go their own direction. Then they wonder why they fall flat in that thing. This is a learning lesson. So now I'm going to go to Marquita.
Before
go ahead.
Before Marquita, I was gonna say people gotta understand when spirit calls you to do something,
you better do it.
You do it. And my thing is you have to be. I like this, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck because there's a lot of people out here in our field. You can tell that people that's doing it for the money, or to get clout, or people that's really convicted to what they were called to do.
Yeah.
You can tell in their product, and number one, how they carry themselves. Because I done been to some fairs where I didn't look like you just threw some stuff in a jar.
Yeah.
And I'm just
and that's why I say when I seen Sarita mixing it, I would sit there and I've watched it over and over again because it was like I seen one girl mixing with no gloves on.
Yeah, that kills me.
I was like, I don't even know if you were scratching your armpits 20 minutes ago. Now I got armpit herbs.
I'm guilty. Sometimes I will, but I wash my hands so much like they're raw. And because I'm a person, I gotta feel it. So everybody's different, but I scrub my hands and nails. But like me, I need to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Now,
but that's different if you're doing. But that's different if you.
Let me ask you a question, Aisha. What kind of gloves do you use?
I use the gloves I use, they're non-latex because I'm allergic to latex. So it's
because let me tell you why
the gloves are.
I'm gonna tell you why. The black gloves, if you use a non-latex, you get that's skin. You can feel everything that you're doing. Send me those because I use them. But like I say, sometimes when it's like an emotional batch or something, because I always try to like good spirited, high spirited things like that. Like I do stuff before I create because I don't want my energy to transfer into my product. Sage. Sometimes I won't even do anything.
Oh yeah, I won't either.
I won't do it.
I won't.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Me neither.
I'd be like, you gotta wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because if my energy is not good, I don't want to transfer it.
That we're doing
that is important. Like I noticed that one day Sarita said, "Don't rush me." I was like, I need to talk to her.
It's art because I'm like that even with my hair.
I need to talk to her.
Don't rush me because I'm in a creative space and I gotta let it flow naturally.
And that's
because when you feel rushed, it's like, oh my God.
That's kind of like that's why music sounds different now. Because you remember sometimes we'd have to wait a whole year, 2 years for a record from somebody, about 3-4 years, and we didn't even realize that they were going through depression or going through whatever it was that they were, and we got a fire album out of it. Not saying that everything was a tribulation, but allow people to live their lives and to let them give us what they. And the same thing with what y'all are doing. I can't. Everybody and this fast food expectations, this fast food entitlement. I'd be like, they be like, do this. When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that? I'm like, look, I haven't come on this page in 8 days because listen, I got gas.
Okay.
I got gas, and I am trying to relax. That's why I ain't been on here. I'm not finna get on here and be tap dancing, entertaining y'all asses, and then when I do my podcast, y'all don't show up.
Yeah.
Do a podcast. Do a podcast. I'ma do it when I'm good and ready.
Yep.
And when I say good and ready is when I'm mentally ready. Yep. Because I'm be honest with you, and this is honest with all three of y'all. It was times I didn't even get out of bed.
Oh yeah, been there before.
I was just immersed into Netflix and taking my mind away from everything. Because when you as a mother have been powerful in guiding your children, and then you come into something like a pandemic where you don't know if your children going out there, they may catch something that'll kill them.
Yeah.
You know how much I went through to get these grown men where they are into productive society, and you got a fool that sat around and cooked up a virus that could kill your kids from you. I want to kick the ass of whoever in that damn whatever, wherever they was when they created this thing, because this is man-made.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Y'all worried about Pookie that done shot Day and killed him because he was hollering at his girl, and y'all want to black on black crime us to death, but you got a motherfucker right now that created this shit and done killed millions.
Yep.
And will never have to pay for it.
Nope.
My daughter asked me that the other day. She said, "Mom, who do we tell? Who do we tell them what they're doing?" I was like, "That's the problem."
Yep. Because they're silent your ass. You put out too much information.
Yeah.
This is crimes against humanity.
Exactly. And not only this is just them thinning the herd.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to create a utopia on earth that only favors them.
Yeah.
And they don't care about whether or not we die. They don't care. Do you know? Can you imagine you not being able to celebrate the beautiful things in life because you have this looming over you? So when I said I was going to start my podcast months ago, I was. But then I went into a mindset where I could not control nothing.
Yeah.
That I used to be on my P's and Q's. I'm talking about bill paying. I'm talking about I was getting NSF fees because I wasn't staying up on my bills, because I have one bank account that I put money into that takes the bills. I stopped doing that and it got NSF fee. I started owing the bank. Excuse me. And I said, I can't. And then I was like, I can't live in this world in a way whereas I'm showing myself as one way online and then I'm really doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play like I'm happy if I'm not. I'm not finna get online trying to make other people happy and smile, and I'm up here about to ball out. Cause how in the hell you gonna tell a joke and then you bust out crying? Folks think your ass crazy. So I had to get through that phase of not feeling in control, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. I'm not trusting in the God in the Bible because the man wrote that. I went to God for myself. And God is not that white man with the perm.
Nope.
On Florida Evans Wall. He is not. When every day I pray over my children when they leave the house and when they come home. My thing was I'm praying to a God that looks like me. Because I'm created in his image. So I said I had to stop praying. I had to stop praying to my mother's Jesus.
Yes. Yep.
And so when I started doing that, there's a peace and a strength that comes from that. And and that's why my next phase, because really I wasn't having y'all on till a little ways further, because I wanted to be a little bit more established. But I said, you know what? Something said, Kim, go ahead and have them on because you need it. So y'all aren't on here for them, the audience or the other people. Y'all ain't here because Auntie needs y'all, because there are things that I don't know that I need to learn from y'all. And like I said, I'm going to start with Sarita and I'm going to make my lap. I'm going to make my Olympic lap, because by this time next year, I want my neck to look like a neck.
You better start drinking those teas.
My neck look like a tree trunk. I'm just tired. I'm tired. When I shouldn't hear when I swallow. My neck is too thick.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's other things like I'm breaking out in places. I'm itching the back of my knees because foods are making me break out. I was like, this ain't right because they're not even making foods the way they used to make foods when they was companies that I've been using since I was a child. I know the recipes change. Y'all are taking shortcuts. Y'all are taking shortcuts. Come on with it.
You're not fat, baby. You just inflamed.
Yeah, that's inflammation.
You're inflamed, baby. It's anti-inflammatory.
You know why I feel that, and you know why I accept that. Hey, you know why I understand and respect what you just said? Because what I noticed is this. I was like, when I went to the doctor, she asked me, she said, well, what are you eating? What are you doing? And I was like, I'm just as active and doing some of the same things I did back when I was just 200 pounds. Why am I so fat now? These ingredients in these foods that I've been eating all these years, they putting chemicals in it that my body is rejecting. I'm not doing so much eating. I was like for 1 month, I watched what I was eating. I didn't lose not 1 pound. And when I said I watched what I was eating, I was eating less meat. I was eating more greens, leafy. I was drinking more water. I didn't lose not 1 pound because the foods that I was eating still are chemical based.
Yeah,
and causing sugar.
Sugar was causing me water and weight gain.
Yeah,
and keeping my muscles swollen. Where I was looking like I was having joint pain in my shoulder.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't having joint pain. No, Kim. That wasn't joint pain, sweetheart. Those are muscle spasms.
Yeah.
That too.
Those are muscle spasms.
Let me tell you, I woke up one morning screaming. My leg, the muscles was contracted so hard on their own. And I was like, I must not be drinking enough water. Nope. That's what was the reason, because the stuff I was eating had so much salt in it. It was absorbing all the water in my body. Yeah. I drank water and was shaking my legs purposely shaking my legs to make my muscles loosen themselves. I drank water that whole day and stopped.
Yeah.
Had I went to the doctor with this, they would have told me to take. They would have gave me more medication, and I was like, so water and shaking and moving about healed me. So again, that's why I had y'all on early, because I was like, you know what, I got to do something. So, I'm a roll my pennies, and Sarita, I'll be hollering at you real soon.
Hey, listen, just come holler at me.
I am. Yeah. I don't want no freebies. I don't want no freebies.
Kim, let me just say this to you. And I don't know if I can actually speak for my ladies. A lot of what we do is underpriced.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know that.
It's underpriced. And the reason is because you cannot be a spiritualist and
make it inaccessible to people.
Right. There's things I've given away to people.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, they really need it, and they're open to changing. I don't have a problem sending you the tea without a charge. If you're trying to do something to make yours, I'm a humanitarian on top of that part.
Yeah.
It's like I don't need to solicit money from you to save you if you're willing to be saved.
Right.
Okay, so now I want to do this because I want to keep my podcast under a certain time frame, because we could talk here all night, y'all. We could talk as long as y'all want to, but I don't want that to fall outside of y'all showing what y'all have. Okay. So do y'all have a couple samples of the things? And I wanted to.
You got to let Marquita talk about her thing.
Yeah,
I could do that with the what's the name? I could do that with that. So,
yes. So go ahead, Omar's Herbals.
How I started was in my lifestyle transformation when I lost weight. Like, my mom used to use detox teas on us when we were young. She never went that far in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, her grandmother told her how to cleanse, and that's what they did. They just would cleanse us. So we ate still poorly, but they would teach us how to cleanse our bodies pretty much. Yeah. But what made me really go seriously deep into it is when I learned what food does, and then I learned what herbs did to supplement with food. And when I started losing weight is when I went 10 toes down into herbalism and started learning everything I could learn about herbalism.
Yeah.
but comes to everything from what you put in your hair, what you put on your body, what you put in your body, everything comes into that. So the products that you use to oil your skin should not have any kind of like chemicals in it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you put in your hair, you know the old saying, anything that you put in your hair, you should be able to eat, you should be able to put on your skin. Period.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what made me go into it. And then I wasn't gonna start a business. I was doing this for my family, like Aisha said. I'm gonna drop my hair now because it's hot. That's it. But I'm gonna drop my hair because
handle your business.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna drop it because I want to show that I locked my hair with the whole change. Everything came all into. I'm not changing who I am. I want to go back to my natural being. So I locked my hair. So what happened was I started getting into the herbs that I was taking because people don't realize this. Your hair grows, your nails grow, all of that stuff happens. Right? When you start eating right, inside out, you cannot lose weight if your mind's not right, because then your body won't be right and your soul ain't gonna be right.
Yes.
Right? All three of those ain't together, then doesn't matter what you do. You can work here, you just gonna fix that. You can work
but
here.
But with me, I'm stubborn, and I had to get to a place of hold on. I had to get to a place of surrender. Yes, and that's where I'm at now. That's where I'm at now. Because I feel like if I didn't surrender, it don't matter what I take or what herb I run around the block with. It's gonna still get me back to square one. I'm at that where I'm broken down. I'm open. I have surrendered.
Mm-hmm. So
I'll go ahead, Marquita.
How I started was I started buying things for my hair, and I was drinking the herbs, and then I started buying things to do my hair with, because a lot of people that lock their hair, Sarita knows what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. When you see people when their hair is dirty with the locks and they have those little dust balls in them, that's because they're using the non-natural products. So I figured out I got to figure out how to do my hair so that it's natural products and they flow. Because what people don't know is that your locks blow in the wind like Becky. They really do.
Okay. Light and airy.
So I've only been locked for 5 years, right? Yeah. And this is my hair. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I got a little light up in here. But this is my hair in 5 years of locking it and using natural products that I create.
Yup.
Okay. So,
your hair would have never been that long with a perm, not healthy wise.
My hair never got that long with a perm. My hair came to here with a perm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was split. It was stringy.
It was thin. Yeah.
Right. This hair is thick, not heavy. People was like, "Oh, is it heavy?" It's not heavy at all. The only problem I have is that I lean up in it when I'm driving, and I be like, kind of.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is I started to do it seriously and go really heavy when Zelda came to live with me, because my grandbaby lost her hair with cradle cap.
Yeah.
Simone only knew like sweet almond oil, but it was probably too heavy for her hair, but I didn't know that's what she was using. So I told Simone, I said, I got to do something. My grandbaby got a little mohawk. It's cute and all, but I need her to grow some hair, because my daughter's also on her own spiritual journey. My granddaughter's ears are not pierced. She wants her to make that own choice herself. She's not going to she has autonomy over her body. So she doesn't have pierced ears. So I was like, if she don't have her ears pierced, at least she got some hair, right?
Yeah.
And I started sampling different herbs with her, because you got to be careful with children. People don't understand it. Yeah. Certain herbs with children, because it has different reactions for children. Mm-hmm. So that's how I started. And then I would make, like, my kids make fun of me. If you ever talk to them, the biggest joke with them is that they'll break your ankle and I'll find a tea to give them. So
when you're talking, kind of keep still, because your voice goes in and out as you move back and forth. Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. So pretty much my kids used to make the joke. I don't know, did you hear that part?
No, I didn't.
Okay, my kids used to make fun of me. They said that if they broke an ankle, I'd probably have a tea to give them. Yes. So, yeah, I have tons and tons of teas. It's just I've had that. Yeah. Yeah,
but that's what the mother used to do. Yeah, the nurturer. That's what we are, nurturer. As women, period. Whether you have children or not, you are nurturers as women. Period. And I don't see myself as nothing else. But what started you? Like you said, because of your hair. You started with your hair and your health.
Right.
But what got you to the point of it being a business now? People jumped on you. People jumped on you.
Your girl. Yeah, my daughters. They came in one day, and I was sitting at the table, and I had my little droppers out, and I was, and they was like, "You should really sell this stuff," and I was just like, "Nah, I don't really want." And I make things for people. Like they'll ask me, "Oh, can you make me something?" And I'll just make it and bring it in. Like,
I remember a post before you started on my herbal. You said, "I gotta make this for a friend of mine, and then I'm done." And look at you. Talking about I'm gonna make this for a friend and I'm done.
I did.
Yeah, right.
It didn't work that way. And then they were like, "You need to sell it, Mom. You need to sell it." And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you speak to Aisha and my ladies here, my sisters here, if we could get away with not charging people, we wouldn't.
Say that again.
If we could get away with not charging people, we wouldn't, because as spiritualists, you're a healer. You don't charge people to heal them, and the only reason we have to charge is for cost purposes.
Like that's what I'm saying. If this wasn't if we weren't living in the society that we live now, and we could get our resources through a bartering system, y'all wouldn't have to charge nobody.
No,
because you have so many gifts to offer that could get you your products if it was a bartering system. That you trust me, I wish they had left us where the fuck we was.
We was,
that part.
All of it.
Whole villages.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, and what's so funny is you see our faces, because right now what you just said resonated so deep that I don't know if y'all did. I got a little emotional.
Yes.
I got emotional because I
had to breathe it out. I had to let out a breath.
You know how hard it is for us to. I just want the audience to know how hard it is for us as spiritualists and herbalists to move in society, knowing that everybody's exposed to the things that they're exposed to. And then what bothers me is, I post all the time, like nobody listens to me. What can help people, and people fight you on it. And I don't understand that we could eradicate
or they
cancer,
ignore it. And you be like, little shit.
Yeah.
And then they turn around and have the tribulation you were trying to take them from. Because certain things in life you have to go through on your own to learn, because you have to be that ancestor for the next generation. And so some lessons we can't take from you. But look, let me tell you something. Don't wear that girdle because it'll give you a yeast infection. I've been through it for you. I've been through it for you, boo-boo. But no, you want to have you want to cook a bread basket in your crotch because you want your ass to look fat. Okay, go ahead and get that yeast infection in. I was trying to help you not go through that. But nowadays
you could grow a natural fat ass. You get the right herbs
and do the right exercises.
Let me tell you what. I'm gonna tell y'all another secret. People don't know this, but chickpeas are belly busters.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. I seen a girl's
belly away from you.
I seen a girl's ass online that looked like it had a zipper.
Oh Lord!
Across the top. Why? Anyway, back to focus. Had they left my ass in Africa, I'd probably be fine as hell with abs, with a husband. Or the wife, or I would be the wife, or I would be the 13th wife of a fine ass man.
And it's crazy that you said that, because I was just looking at us too, and I said, I'm looking at beautiful sisters, and we are every
different
hue.
Yeah,
we're every hue of blackness right here together.
I was
thinking before you
different tribes, different
tribes. The lightest to the chocolatest, like in between, like it's a beautiful thing.
Cause like I would want to do the DNA test, but I don't need them having my DNA on record.
That's how I feel too.
I did it. I
feel like that too.
Cause let me tell you something.
Nigerian and like 30-something%.
Yeah, there's this girl on TikTok, and she shows you how to come back to Africa safely.
Yes. Yep. Is that the one that was talking about Ghana? Because that's my spot. I want to hit Ghana. I feel like
I don't know, because there's several of them on there, but I was on there one night, because once you get on there, you're there for at least an hour. Yeah. So don't open TikTok if you don't want to be on there. At least I said at least. Okay, at least.
I'm going on after we get off.
Yeah, thank you. Me too. I'll be on that some bitch because let me tell you something. Them white folks be on there advocating for our ass.
Yo, a lot of them do.
And that surprises the shit out of me. Because they be like, and I'm talking about doing the work. I'm talking about showing up at the courthouse.
Yeah.
Going
yes, they
off.
do. Yeah. Yes, they do. Protesting and all of that.
Yes. Now, there's some on there with some bullshit and Ray, but it's a lot of them on there doing the work.
2020
but the other ones get them straight.
Yeah.
2020 was a sit down. It cleared a lot of people's their smoking or rose-colored glasses. 2020 opened up a lot of stuff. So
because I'm gonna tell you why too. Because a lot of the things that we were going through started visiting white folks, and white folks like, wait a minute.
True.
So you're telling me?
What's funny? I keep
hold on. So you tell me that all this time that black women have been telling us, if you don't listen to us, it's gonna come to you someday.
Yeah.
What is the and any one of y'all can chime in on this? What is the saying? Inequality for one is inequality for everyone.
Inequality for all. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So if
there's
at some point, if you disrespect me and you're dehumanizing me and you take away my rights, it don't stop there. When a person is drunk with power, it's gonna make it to your shores at some point. So now they're killing everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. They don't care. I told somebody that a while ago. When Trump came in the office, I told people that. I said, let me tell y'all something. Y'all running around here. I said, these people out here happy. They're Trump. I said, he don't care about you. You ain't got enough money in your bank account. He don't care about you. See, us fighting the little people, the poor people, we fighting them with race. They fighting with classism. You ain't got the money, Joe Bob. You ain't getting up there with them either. They're gonna wipe you out too. You know
and then he turned around and he told me, he said, I love the uneducated.
Yeah. But you know what? His comment's not that far from what Lyndon B. Johnson said. No, Lyndon B. Johnson said it. He said if you can convince the lowest white man that he is higher than the lowest than the highest black man, you don't have to pick his pockets because he'll give you all his money.
And that's exactly what happened.
What did I do? Hold on, I can't hear y'all.
What'd you? She touched you. Just stop touching. Wait, what's that new? I'm saying, what's that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had touched something. I'm sorry. I had touched somebody who had no business.
I just want to say here, lady, I really want to talk to you ladies. I think we should have a meeting once a month.
What I told y'all, did I not say the next meeting, the four of us is gonna be about women's sex? Because I wanted to touch on, because let me tell you something. It's a lot of things that young people have come across that young women have been told and they were lied to.
Yeah.
Because like number one, she got all them dicks, her vagina ain't no good. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That little ounce of flesh that y'all got cannot wear out no coochie, baby.
Well, number one,
I had a 22 inch baby.
Calm your ass. Calm your ass.
I had a 22 inch baby. She had a head circumference.
Be like, let me tell you something. I done had a baby head in my crotch for hours. It ain't nothing your little dick gonna do. I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Calm down.
It's the truth.
And let me tell you something. The vagina gets tighter after childbirth. So calm your ass. Calm down. Talking about.
And there's some herbs you can soak it.
Yoni eggs.
So y'all understand while I need y'all. I need all y'all to understand. I'm telling you, I want to cover everything from orgasms to the reason why we like you, the reason why we put up with things, understanding that the mind is the largest sex organ. That's why one woman could be one woman can be fine as hell and be trash in bed, and this fat woman over here can rock your fucking world. Or this bad built bitch, or this bad built bitch with the big titties and flat ass can throw you around this motherfucker and turn you into a pretzel. And then this motherfucker that's fine as hell like Jocelyn got you and your nuts falling asleep. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Price of gravy. I let me not do it because I was finna. This a whole nother conversation. I got dudes. I got dudes I ain't seen in 15. I got dudes I ain't seen in 15, 20 years tell me they remember my kiss. So understand, sex starts here. I want to talk about that with people that know, that understand, that understand. You get me? So whenever y'all are ready, let me know.
Hey,
don't you let me know right now.
Right.
So now I want to do this real quick so we can kind of wrap it up. Start with Omar's Herbals. Show us a little something and talk about it.
Omar.
But this is why I got started. So I'm going to show you why I got started.
I got one of those. Oil. I can go to my bathroom right now.
It's my growth oil. It literally has 17 essential oils and carrier oils in them. A lot of times when you buy stuff, and we all know this as Black women, you go to the store, you may find argan oil here. You might find the castor oil here. You might find something with the tea tree in it here. So you buying $7,000 worth of products just to get a little bit of what you have. This is like
concentrate.
This is growth oil on crack.
It's concentrate.
So it has all of. You don't need a lot. Remember, Kim, we had this conversation. You don't need a lot. It's a little tiny spout for a reason, because you only need a little bit.
Can I tell my story about that? Yes, when I bought it from you, you didn't tell me that. And let me tell you what I did. I poured it.
Yes, she did. She got.
I put it on my edges. I put it on my edges because I got struggle edges. I put. I had an oil sideburns.
Yeah.
I put my wig on and it'd be running.
She said, girl, I almost went blind. Like, oh,
she didn't tell me how strong and extra this stuff is. It smells so good. But people would tell me, something's running down your face. I got tears. I had oil sideburns coming from under my wig because I was trying to preserve my edges.
These are inspired by Kim because here we go.
Yeah, look at my
Kim,
face.
I got all information now because Kim was like, I didn't know. I was like, okay, Kim, I'm gonna do
Thank you. You didn't tell me that. All you got just a little bit and rub it in.
You just poured the whole bottle on her head.
Girl, I was squeezing like this.
Right? Every other day.
And then I was rubbing it in like I was guiding a plane in. And I would go out in the heat and I would have the grease sideburns from under my wig.
Lord have mercy.
My first question was, I said, Kim? She said, yes. I said, how much did you use?
The whole bottle?
The 6 ounce could last you for about 2 months, 2 to 3 months.
I know now.
Right? Because Serena gets one like every 3 to 4 months, she'll get one. So
you had me out in the heat greasy.
You don't need a lot. I'm so sorry, Kim.
They thought my fat ass was sweating or sweating oil. They thought my fat ass needed an oil change because I was out there. My son said, Mama. He was pointing. This how he would point. That's how my son would point at me. Mama, something moving on your face.
I cannot.
But see,
so, this is what I had to do, y'all. I did this. Oh, this don't make no sense. All this stuff. I ain't gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste it, especially if my elbows dry. So if I grow hair on my elbows, we just gonna call it a day. I'll shave my elbows later. But thank you.
I my eyebrows back with it. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
But next time send that pamphlet with it. Thank you.
Yeah, I have the book. I said, Kim, when I said this, oh man, it's all right. I gotta do a sheet now. I gotta do a little info card.
Yeah.
That's why when I talk, that's why I got, like I said, I gotta talk to Sarita first. Cause I don't want to go get them herbs and then think I'm supposed to be putting it in the bath and I'm frying chicken with it. I need to know. I need to know where these things go. Okay.
You know what? I can't.
So the oil. Show me one more thing. Show me one more big seller. What's your big seller?
Ooh, I might have to get up and go do
seller.
something.
You got on pants? If you got on pants, go do it.
No, I put pants on. I put pants on because I didn't at first.
Okay.
You can see me running in at 10:59.
We not that kind of show.
Oh, yeah.
Showing your thong.
Let me see. Let me go.
Yeah, get y'all stuff ready. The other ladies, get y'all stuff ready.
Yeah, because my stuff is the crotch.
Oh,
right.
Another area.
So beside my growth oil, my other.
Because I seen what it did to your baby hair. Your baby hair grew.
Yeah, my grandbaby. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, her hair. Yeah. My other seller are my essential oil body sprays.
Mm-hmm.
I use, when you see them, anybody that sees them, this is lemongrass verbena, and what you see floating inside is actual lemongrass itself.
But I think I need to get a boyfriend before I buy something like that, because if I buy something like that, I'm gonna want somebody sniffing on me.
For self-care.
I understand it's self-care. I got stuff that make me smell pretty, but I want somebody to smell.
And this one is my summer. This is another big hit. My other one
so
didn't drop yet. Yeah, these are lilies, and I usually have at the bottom of them the crystals. So they're charged. So you got topaz, and this one has jasper.
And how much are those?
The smaller ones are 15.
Yeah.
And the larger ones are 20. Now,
and how long do they last?
They can last up to almost 6 months, about 6 months.
That's not bad.
No. And when I have pop-ups, oh, sorry, y'all. When I have pop-ups, come on. Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah. That's pretty what you got on, Sarita. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
That little sheer blouse with the tube dress. Yes.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry, y'all. Oh, hey, boo boo. Your loud self don't woke up. She's so gorgeous.
She's a trip. Y'all don't even know. But so that's what I use. And my other biggest seller is my insect repellent, because people don't know this, but herbs, we have essential oils from herbs like eucalyptus.
Yeah, I learned that it's a lot of herbs that insects don't like.
Don't like them. They don't like them at all. So my biggest ones are the hair growth, and right now what's coming up this year that's starting to be very popular is my neem growth oil. You can use that as you can use that like remember VO5 used to have the hot oil treatment?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you use it. You can use it as that. And that's been tested because I had a couple of people ask me to make them that because they got COVID, and one of the side effects of COVID is their hair fell out.
Yeah.
It's been used on Caucasian hair and black hair.
Okay, type your website in the chat, please. Omar's Herbal.
In the private chat?
No, in the main chat.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna put it up on the screen. So are you ready, Sarita, with yours?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. What are your big sellers?
Okay, my big sellers is my Relax oil.
And what does that do?
Now, this helps with, because this is one of my first ones that I made for myself. This helps with anxiety.
Yeah.
To calm down, to relax.
They just gave my son medication for anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
My coolest, most level-headed child.
Mm-hmm.
They said he may not actually have anxiety, but he's presenting as if he does.
Yeah. I mean, we all have anxiety.
Health issues. Yeah. So I'm coming for that.
And I also have this in a roll-on.
Oh, yeah, give me that.
Yeah, I have it in a roll-on.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the other one.
Yeah.
Well, how much is the roll-on?
The roll-ons, I think there are 5.
And what do? You
can roll on your neck, wrist,
pressure points,
all your pressure points. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Sometimes I use this when I get a headache.
Yeah.
Because I used to suffer from really bad migraines, and I started rubbing, and my migraines went away.
And what's in that? Some of the ingredients.
Let me see. I'm trying. What's the main one? Let's see. The carrier oil is sunflower oil.
Yeah.
That's what I use my carrier oils for, because a lot of people have sensitive skin. I have sensitive skin, so sunflower oil is what I mainly use. And of course, lavender.
Yes.
That's a big relaxer. So that's a big one. Let's see what else. And then I make my own essential oils, so I can't really like.
I got you. Yeah, no, I was just saying, just some of the ingredients. What is that? How much is that big bottle?
The big, I think it's 20.
That ain't bad either.
20, yes.
That's affordable.
Yeah, the big is 20.
I hit her up for the whole family.
She did.
So, and that's one of your biggest sellers. What else you got over there?
My next big seller is my hemp soap, my hemp line. Everyone loves the hemp.
People that don't know anything about hemp, we automatically think weed.
Yes.
So tell us the form that is in. How does it benefit us?
Now, the hemp soap is definitely going to help you with your joint pains. Anything. My whole hemp line is going to help you with your joint pains. It's going to help you relax your joints. It takes away bruises because I'm easy to bruise.
Yeah.
You know, look at me, I'm very, it takes away bruises. And actually, you can use this soap in your hair too.
Okay.
Yeah. So all my hemp lines, you can use it in your hair,
in your skin.
And everything. And also my other big seller is my soap, my honey and oatmeal soap.
Yes,
and you make those in bars.
Yes, I make these in bars, and I'm getting ready to start making them like in big loaves. Just make it a little more thicker.
So you could cut them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that. I want some of those.
Yeah. So I make them a lot thicker. That's how I get my skin to clear up.
I was about to say for my face.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you now, I'll stop buying Irish Spring. I'll stop buying Ivory. I'll stop buying all that trash.
Yes.
You understand? You understand?
That's why I started making soap. Yeah.
Look at Aisha's face. She's like, oh yeah, no.
That Irish Spring is strong.
Irish Spring.
I can smell it.
That Irish Spring have you smelling like a Irishman.
Yes.
Right up the
I just don't want to be funky. I'm already fat. I don't want to be funky. So I go to the store and get what's up there. So I'm telling you now, I will buy it in bulk. But okay, so that's Omar's Herbals. Everybody, y'all see this on here. I'm putting it on here. Y'all make sure y'all follow and make sure y'all support on there. So we're going to go over here to Aisha. What's 2 of your top sellers? Come on with it. Because I be seeing you. Okay. You be out there in the streets.
Yes, I do the vending events and I love it because I can talk to people.
Can I just tell you, I appreciate you so much for that, Aisha, because I have to be in the AC.
Baby, when I tell you between me and my mom, when I tell you my mother, she's a person, she like little knickknacks. When I tell you we done found fans and certain type of stuff,
yeah,
she be having us right. But when it get too hot, I close down. I shut down.
They pop up. I be like, Aisha out there in the heat. Oh God, it's hot.
How did she do it? Yeah.
Okay, you asked for my. Okay, so
2 top sellers.
Okay, I do pretty. Okay. One of my biggest sellers, like I'm a person, I love burning sage, Palo Santos, Yerba Santos, stuff like that. And one thing I know is you cannot burn stuff like your job and stuff like that. Yeah. So this is my I call it moon mist, and you can basically kind of create your zen in your own area. So it's like
I'm an incense burner. I love incense.
Me too.
And I love aromatherapy type.
Well, with this, you can spray it, but you also
in your car.
add a little bit into like your mister. If you got a mister,
I do
a little bit this to the actual water, and it'll make like 2 or 3 rooms smell good. So this is one of my big sellers.
In the car, Aisha.
Yeah, and it does good in the car too. People
let me tell you
in the car, they put it on their clothes.
My car look like Armageddon, so I need to clean it out first.
And then this is
and then spray that in my vents and be girly again because my car look like a full linebacker works in that car.
Well, I got to spray make it smell good. And
that's what I want.
Then this is my bath bombs, my fizzy bath bombs. And so I have these as well. And
what kind of bath bomb that is?
It's a fizzy bath bomb, and it's
Okay,
all
I thought you
organic.
said a fishy. I was like, wait a minute.
No,
I don't want to smell like fish.
no fish.
I'm trying to
Because
wash
I have
off the
herbs
fish.
to
I
help
smell like it.
I got herbs in there to help the kitty cat. So
Yay! That's
you
what
know, we
I'm
want
talking
to
about.
make her purr and not, you know, so
She
it
said-
helps.
Act like
Yeah,
she
we-
just jumped out of the river and with a fish
no,
in her
we
mouth.
don't want no angry cats. We make them happy. So those are my and then of course I got the shower steamers for my people that don't take baths. This is also one. I know you said two, but this is my third one, and it's
not that I don't want to. It's just I could put a cup full of water in the tub and sit out and that some bitch overflow.
Okay.
Listen, I got stuck in the tub before, Kev. It's all right.
fat.
You know,
I'm
you
just
can
so
be
fat. I'm
showering
just
and
so
get all
fat.
the aromatherapy that you need while you're showering.
Yeah.
So those are the ones. And then of course I got like tea baths too that do really good too, which are these.
Okay. So
Oh, Jesus.
And all
that's
my
why,
products
you
are
know
under
what?
$50.
So now everybody, and you say it's around $15, $20.
No, all my stuff is under $10.
What? Heck, look, that's why I've learned tonight that Sarita is the holistic. She's more like the spiritualist. That let me decipher this. The mind, you are the body, Omar the soul.
She's definitely the soul.
So
Yeah.
y'all are all in the same genre, but each touches a different part of the body to get it in one side.
Yeah.
So
Balance.
soon as I get my coin and I finish rolling pennies, I'm hollering at each and every one of you.
Please, Auntie, just give me your address.
Just
The
that's what
address.
we'll talk offline. So
Right.
Right. You know, don't even do that.
I'm tired of being rusty. And I know it's a lot of y'all out there too. Just to kind of wrap up things that y'all, these are y'all family members.
Mm-hmm.
These are y'all family members running businesses that can heal. You know, you got that ghetto friend that need help. You know, you got that friend that wear that weak ass bra with them and she having a bra and her titties still at her navel. Talk to her. Bring her into what these young ladies are teaching. And they are, don't wait till somebody die to appreciate them. Support them. You know you about to go get a bar of Irish Spring. Don't do that. Slide your ass right on over here to Sarita.
Go see Sarita.
You know you've been taking them showers with that hard water. Come on over here to Aisha. You got them bricks coming out your shower. Come on over here to Aisha. You know your edges are dry. Come on over here to this.
They ain't dry, they going.
to this greasy sideburns with me. I wasn't mad at it because they smelled good, but it scared my kids. They thought I was sweating grease, something that it scared them in a little bit. But I let them know, no, I poured that on there. They're like, oh, okay, Ma. Okay, Ma. So I rubbed it in real good and I moved the grease up to the hair. So then it stopped doing it. I didn't have no instructions. So please, y'all, when I come to y'all, please have your instruction ready because Auntie a little slow.
Got you.
But I so much for coming through tonight, sharing with me. We gonna do this again. It feels good. It feels natural. It feels like a girl chat. I love girl chats. And you get tired of talking to your kids all the time. You get tired of talking to the same friends all the time.
I ain't got no.
I'm talking to y'all, and I ain't got a now one.
I was gonna say, mine is kind of.
I done adopted.
I lost mine during the beginning of my spiritual journey.
Let me tell you, I done unadopted a lot of people because getting around them made me feel like I'm about to go off, and I'm tired of having to go off. She too damn old, or he too damn old.
I had a friend tell me that rather than work on her spirit, her mind, her body, and work out, she'd rather smoke crack than lose weight.
Wow,
that's a subject.
Yeah, we're not friends no more.
Can y'all can y'all hear me blinking? Blink, blink, blink. That's that advice shit I'm trying to talk about. People be giving the wrong fucking advice. Why the hell?
Have you? But you know what? Some people are not ready for truth. People run away from the truth. The truth hurt. I was just having this conversation with my sister earlier today. Like I tell people, anybody that know me, I'm gonna keep it raw and real from the gate.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I'm not gonna tell you something I ain't told myself. I said you a bad mother.
Yeah.
When you can make your own self cry. I stood in the mirror and made myself cry. Like you need to fix you. You in a messed up ass direction. You need to fix you. So when I open up my mouth and I tell you something, it's because I already told myself, and I know it's
that's right.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm gonna tell you this too. Another reason why I wanted to do this, and this is just to put it out in the universe. A lot of people are putting out content in the universe that is pure trash.
Yes.
And there are young people drinking it up because they have no other resource. And so I said, if I'm gonna do a podcast, I want to put things out there that are at least helpful.
Got some substance.
It's gonna be interesting because I'm a nut. I'm a nutcase. You're gonna have a good time with me. And each one of y'all has such a authentic personality where you're not putting on airs. Because I'm gonna let you know, I'd have already X'd y'all. I'd have clicked that button remove if I felt like any one of y'all was being fake without even telling you. I'd click. The reason why she's gone, I would have said the reason why she's gone is because I don't need that fake shit in my life.
Hello.
I've gotten to that point where I don't accept it from people older than me or younger.
That's right.
Because if I want to be my authentic self, I'm not going to sit up here and accept anything less from anybody else. Because, for example, I had someone come to me today that I'm working with, and I didn't like something that they did. I cursed them out from A to fucking Z. I told them I love you, but what you did was wrong. And they came back to me sincerely and apologized. And I said, you got that one chance. One. I don't care if you can make me $1 million or $10. I'm not fucking with you no more if you don't get your shit right. Because what you did was foul. Period.
And that's also with business too. That's why I don't do a lot of business with a lot of people, is because they're not being authentic.
I learned.
I've learned too.
Like,
you're not being authentic. And me over here, the products that I make from love and from my heart. I don't make it just because I'm trying to make a profit.
Yeah. Because you know what? When they don't, and then some people don't understand the journey you're on with that in making your product because they think you're a machine. I need this now. Well, you're gonna wait when my spirit tells me to make it. If you're not willing to wake it, go buy the fake stuff.
Hey,
Good luck.
I tell people, I can make some stuff, but you come back and you itching or you have a nightmare at night because I wasn't in the right mind when I made it.
Exactly. My best friend,
energy travels.
My best friend told me,
stop playing with energy. It travels, so you got to be in the right space.
And then they act like they don't. And then they act like they don't understand that. But then, have you noticed when a person walk in the room and the whole energy change, they believe that.
Yep.
But then you don't believe that I told you don't make me rub this herb together until I'm physically and mentally ready, and then you gonna understand why your day is going wrong.
I did a video on IG a couple of months ago. I was having an episode because I started menopause at 44. I'm 49 now, Kim, because you said you didn't know how old I was.
So what?
So I came on IG because I think that Aisha said something, Interview said something. I was like, I'm sorry. I was looking really bad. I was like, I am not in the best state right now, so orders are delayed. I will get them out as soon as I can.
Oh no, that day I was kidding with she said I'm cutting folks off, and she said you still here, so you know. And I already knew what it was because you know.
So I had my best friend tell me. She said to me, she said, "You are not Amazon."
Exactly. That's what I tell people.
Trying to be Amazon. You can't do what
That's
Amazon do.
Yeah. Nope. And that's one of my problems, though. I be feeling like I have to get my orders out.
Quick.
I be feeling like, oh my God, they're going to complain or something like that. So I have to no.
Because you be thinking about you're going to lose a sale and stuff. And a lot of times people will feed off of that. They be like, she don't want to lose this sale. She'll put it out.
It's not that, Kim. I'm about to address
be like,
something else.
no, I'm saying that's how they think. They be thinking that,
Right.
but then you be like, hold on, let me gather you up right quick. Like you said, I'm not Amazon.
I tell people in a heartbeat,
if you don't want to wait, go on somewhere else there.
Well, you'll order something from damn Zimbabwe, and it takes 2 weeks to get to you.
That's
you can
right.
give me, you can give me a few days to get, you know what I'm making out to you.
Don't come here regulating me, but you waiting on Wish.com for a whole month. Shut up.
Right, and then they send you pieces of things like this. So they still in business. So don't 5 to 7 days. Give me 5 to 7 days. There's days I work in healthcare, which is funny because that's totally opposite of what I am. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I have one doctor who asked me to give him the stuff that I sent you, Aisha, the email. He has me at work. He tells me to tell the patient. He tells the patients, ask me for my pamphlet, my booklet, because he teaches patients like that. But I deal with all kind of patients coming in and the mindset of people. And some days when I come home, I just want to shower and cleanse myself and go in the room and close it. So for me to come in and start your order, it's not gonna be the best.
No, it's not gonna be the best. It ain't gonna be the best.
I might need that day to recoup myself and meditate.
And that's why they wonder why when they go. If you ever notice, you go to a fast food place and sometimes your food be good, sometimes it don't, because you're getting who's on the shift.
Yeah.
And if who's on the shift is going through something at home,
you're gonna
feel it.
You're gonna feel it.
That food gonna be nasty.
I'm always explaining energy to people because, like you said, people don't take it's energy is serious. It's serious. And that stuff, it rubs off on people. It can mess up everything, you know.
Energy is basically, what did I say? I said this before. Energy is like the money of the universe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
and you know what they always say? Don't be effing up money. Effing up money. Energy is the currency of the universe. Don't mess up the money.
So I want to kind of conclude on that because us four can go on all night.
And
it's Friday.
Yes. But I figured this would be a good thing to do podcasts on Fridays because a lot of times people like to go out on Saturday night. Sunday they trying to get ready for the week. So Friday, being as a pandemic, a lot of people they want to sit at home, but they want to be entertained. And so everybody don't want Netflix. Trust me, I'm gonna entertain y'all. Trust me. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Next week is gonna be, I have a group of people that are gonna come on here and we're gonna discuss the absurdities of old school music. So in other words, we're gonna take a song, Forever My Lady, and we're gonna dissect the lyrics. We're gonna dissect.
Come into my head. I'm sorry.
All them different. I'm gonna pick some songs. I'm gonna have a list of songs, and I'm gonna post the lyrics. Hopefully, I do it right. I'm gonna post the lyrics on the screen, and then we're gonna discuss. And because a lot of them lyrics was crazy.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they was telling us to do things like Babyface.
Yeah.
That man wrote some lyrics that you be like, man, if you don't get your ass on somewhere. But he sang it so good that you sang it anyway. Yeah. You just went on in on that verse. You didn't care. Yeah. So that's what's going on next week. I hope y'all come in and be in the audience. Throw in your opinions.
Definitely.
But I got me a couple of people that I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be funny. Because your auntie, I'm gonna give my side of things, but I just wanted to kind of wrap up with you ladies. I want to thank y'all so much for coming and showing up and showing out and giving us a show. Y'all ain't no joke. Y'all really ain't. This really is a real show right here. If we was to be honest, it's more interesting than a lot of the stuff that I've run into. But hold on, pop up Saturday 9/11. Follow IG Omar's Herbals for more details. So make sure you look into that if you're in her area. It's the New York area. Y'all better go get some stuff for your edges. Y'all better go get these oily sideburns because they's the joint. Because even if my sideburns were over, that stuff smell good. It feel good. It was oily, but it was my thing, and that's only because I used it wrong. It wasn't because it was wrong. Because I used it wrong.
See that back there?
We see the hang time.
She had no hair.
The hang time. We see the hang time.
Yes.
Okay, Pud.
So I want to thank everyone who came into the chat, which is pretty much 90% Aisha's family, from mother to children.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Y'all are supportive. I love y'all family. If y'all if I'm ever in y'all area and y'all are barbecuing, I will be there.
Okay. We make dinner just because you're here. What you talking about?
So one day I might gas up the Kia and show up.
Let me know.
But I want to thank every one of y'all for coming in tonight, showing us what you got. I will be hollering at each and every one of you. Wait till I get my pennies rolled, and I'm coming for you. And we're gonna call it a night. Thank you to everybody that showed up for the chat. I appreciate your feedback and everything. And good night, ladies.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Bye.
Right, bye, everybody.
And make sure y'all follow Auntie Kim at yo.auntie.kim on YouTube, so you can at least catch the show every time. Okay. Thank you and have a good night.
Good night.
Night, guys. Be well, stay safe.